And anyone else that no one else is catching this immediately. Anyway, yeah, we're back for another thrilling week of the end.
Oh my god.
Uh, a brief little recap of last week before we get going. Um, the party returned to Ardor with the knowledge that Crove has awakened, more or less. This knowledge came from Mist having a small visit with the corrupted Realmic Leander, whom she learned kind of just became nihilistic more than corruption, really. He gained knowledge of the end of all things and decided that, hey, why not? Uh,
Yeah.
kind of paraphrasing, but yeah. Uh, um, uh, Mist, having encountered this being, decided to go against it and continue on this path that the party is on. They reached the city of Ardor, thinking where they might find this temple. They knew that it was located in the foundry. They quickly remembered the library door that they saw quite some time ago. Um, and before really embarking to find a way to get there, due to the lava that erupted forth the last time the party was really here, they decided to go and visit Ren's family.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
This is the best idea.
Yeah. Uh, so the group headed to the western border of Ardor, where the new farming village has sprung up, and visited Finley, Julian, just Finley and Julian actually, um, and had a brief talk with them. Finley basically told Ren to stop being such a baby. Julian was upset because Ren had run off, and the rest of the group was hiding in the kitchen, threatening to make food, but not quite making food during this exchange. Um, Before they could leave, Finley demanded that they stay behind and share a family dinner, which they did. And we're going to pick up around there. If I remember correctly, you guys have all just eaten, uh, and nightfall is approaching quickly. You all went about your various wants and duties after dinner. Some of you went off to help clean up, others just kind of wandered off to think on what's coming. Um, but soon enough, you guys all reconvene in one way or another. Uh, or rather, the night comes. It is now full dark. I'm not going to tell you if you meet back up. Um, but the village around you is falling asleep, for lack of a better term. The In the distance, towards the village square, you do hear the thrum of people starting to head home from various places. There's like maybe one or two buildings that are still very active off in the distance. Otherwise, it's getting quiet. The relatively small house that Finley and Julian are living in is also becoming more quiet. Um, the various farm animals have tucked themselves in or been seen to. So what do you guys do as night falls?
Well,
mean,
how long has it been
Brenda.
since they slept, first of all? Like, because weren't they were walking around at night and then they went to sleep and
It's been a little while. This is like it's nearing the time that you would want to sleep again.
okay. Is Ren there?
No, Ren's, fucked off somewhere.
Okay.
As she does.
Yeah, is anyone around in particular? Mrs. Probably. I
Luffy's
don't know.
probably smelling some dirt outside. That way she can locate Ren.
Fair, because yeah, I was gonna say that Mrs. probably outside, kind of looking around for where everyone else is. I mean, she could wander off, but they never see her again. So
Brand's probably just around looking bored.
Yeah, Miss to go over to Laffy. It's like, did you find anything interesting in that?
Do I have to make a survival check to find Ren? What do I have to, what do I have to roll?
Nature.
Nature.
Yep. And then Ren, you get to contest it with a stealth if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay.
Can you out stealth Laffy's tracking?
Probably, since I rolled the 9. Well, I rolled the 19, but it, you know.
Yeah.
But 9. Well, I rolled a 10 and got 26.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for you to roll bad.
It is.
Yeah.
I have to roll average or nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Laffy, you get your nose down in there, you pick up a small handful of dirt, put it in your mouth, swish it around. Ren was definitely here at some point in her life.
Luffy is just sitting there looking like just so disgruntled. You know?
Like, what were you hoping to find, Luffy?
Ren, duh.
Oh,
By
well,
eating
you know,
the
we
dirt.
could, Miss just sort of points at the thing, the communication thing they have. We could say something to her. Did you want to surprise her?
I mean, first of all, I don't think that she would answer if she's gone off to brood.
Accurate.
Probably.
I mean, couldn't we use the connection between the two communicators to just track her down?
Oh. Just, does it work like that? I'm asking out of character.
I don't know. I mean, don't you have a thing that looks for symbols or objects?
Oh, that's Laffy.
Oh, you know.
Potentially, I don't know if I could see the magical connection. Could Miss see the connection? Yeah,
No.
I didn't think she could. She sort of squints at nothing. She's like, nope.
Well,
I can only, in theory, talk to her several different ways, or I could try to find her, you know, but scrying on her, but is it worth it?
She's got low wisdom and it'd work.
Yeah.
just remember what she was saying is that she is not going to be coming back.
Yes. Okay, I'll do it.
No, I mean, I thought that we were just gonna talk about her behind her back is what was gonna eventually happen, but sure, you can scry too.
Oh. I mean, I'm fine with anything. We'll have to find her eventually, probably.
Gonna turn up. You just want to know what all of this fatalistic bullshit is about. Is it because she's got the skin condition now that... I mean, we're all gonna die. Is she just getting there fast? Well, I guess she's already... Well,
You know, Duffy, do you even know what sort of, like, undead she is?
Does Laffy know what sort... Should I make a check?
No, Laffy doesn't know.
Okay. Laffy's like, I don't know.
I mean, I didn't study necromancy as much as you, so...
Not an expert. Most of the time I was a necromancer, my tutors were in jail.
Fair. Mister's like, do you know, I mean, what do you think would fit, though? Anything that has glowing eyes and, well, a body still that isn't, like, completely decomposing?
There was a Leah.
True. What was she was she
Did
like
she have a...
revenant? Was that it?
I don't think she ever said.
I don't know. She was like similar to all those other things that followed the Lady of Pain.
Do you think that Ren has been taken up by the Lady of Pain? She never mentioned her.
I don't
I don't
think
feel
so.
like Ren would like that very much. I mean, she did never mention it, but I don't know. She doesn't seem to have any connection with the Lady of Pain to my discerning, but that doesn't mean anything. Eh. I have no idea. You want to just find her?
I don't know. I mean, I tried and I can't, so my pride is kind of hurt.
Mr. just like Mr. Pat's laughing.
Is there snow on the ground?
Yeah, there is actually.
Can Nania look for tracks?
Very obvious thing.
Yeah, you can look for tracks. Also a nature check though, and you'd be contesting Ren's stealth.
Oh no, Ren didn't cover her track.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay then. Yeah, make a nature check.
Luffy eating dirt, not looking for tracks.
Okay. Ren, would that be enough to have an idea of where you went?
I mean, yeah, there's footsteps going from the door into a field that they didn't cross. Into a barn.
Alright. Nania kind of follows along the tracks for a little bit, and she's gonna point to them and look back at Luffy and Mist. Are there tracks this way? She might have gone this way if you want to ask her yourself. And she's
Well,
gonna head
sure.
that way.
Luffy disassociates.
Sorry, you weren't specific enough. Or rather, you were a little too specific.
I narrowed it down for her.
Yes, of course.
Make me feel better.
Luffy looks at Mist.
Yeah, Mr. Shrugs. I mean, let's go that way.
Yeah, alright. And Luffy gets up off her ass and goes and trudges through the snow, but like in a very angry fashion.
Mist is just like, to be fair, Finley also kind of went over that way, I think.
Nania's gonna do it anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're going. Mist is just saying that to make Luffy feel better.
Okay, so you guys trudge on through the field, making more than one set of footprints. And you come up upon the barn. It's a barn.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
do?
I mean,
The
Nania
door
will
is slightly
else-
ajar.
yeah,
Nania
if no
will
one
poke
else
her
is
head.
going in, yeah, Mist is gonna peek.
Just a
There-
stack of them.
Yeah. They do that door stack looking thing.
Yeah.
Yes! Just in case, some weird shit isn't happening in here.
And they've got the height thing down, so yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's nothing to draw.
Oh my god.
I mean, yes, there's footsteps going into the barn. There's nothing in the where they can see though.
Do they hear anything?
No.
Okay. Mist is like, I want to go in. So she would try to squeeze in without moving the door too much. She's kind of a weird stick. It's fine.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh my god! An acrobat.
She's gonna trip and bring down the whole barn.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Mist, you try and sneak through, and then the bottom of your robes catch up against a nail that's not been hammered in all the way, and you trip and you slide in against the snow, like your feet slide out from under you, and you slam the door open as you fall, and then just land on your face.
I love that this is technically slightly above average, but she can't even go through a door.
Nope.
It's the snow.
It's the
Totally the snow.
Well,
gracious, are you alright? She's gonna try to help Mist up.
Yeah, Luffy
fine.
goes over and she just kind of like helps Mist up on the other side, but like kind of pats her shoulder a little too patronizingly.
Yeah, Mist is like, I think we're both very aware of what's going on around us today.
I believe
You know,
you.
most people just open the door. Says a voice from like ambiguously nowhere and yet everywhere all at once.
Oh my god. Yeah, Mist is like, oh hey Ren, we were looking for you.
No, we weren't.
Okay, we weren't.
Yes, they were.
But we were.
Well, you found me, says the voice again.
Yeah.
From like slightly higher up than you would think.
Yeah, Mist, like, she was sort of helped up, but then she just sort of floats up. Like, she just
Luffy
keeps
starts
floating.
Luffy starts looking around the room like a dog when like they're not sure where a noise is.
Yeah, Mist just kind of floats up to the height that she thinks she heard Ren's voice at.
There's
And
what
looks
should
around.
be like a hayloft up there, and Ren has somehow gotten up there because there's not really any ladder.
She parkoured.
She
fine.
parkoured,
Yeah.
parkoured up there, and she's like poking her head over like the edge.
Yeah, I'm guessing Mist would see her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she just sort of floats up there and sort of rotates around. It's like, hi, Ren.
Hello.
You were right. I mean, that's not probably the question to ask, but
That's a bizarre question to start with. I'm fine.
Miss.
How
Miss
come
Blake-
you didn't tell us that you were gonna die forever very soon?
Oh my
Luffy just blurts out.
Yeah. I didn't really think it was pertinent.
How is
Knowledge
that not pertinent?
for morale.
What makes you think that you're just gonna, you know?
I
Yeah,
can
Miss
feel
Jess.
it in my bones, okay? That's it. I can feel it.
I mean, sometimes I think that I'm feeling something, but it's just a burp. Like,
Existential
honestly, I have been feeling for a while now that I might just, be gone indefinitely and lose my sentience and all that. But, I mean, there's sort of a reason for that. Is there anything that...
Ren takes her dagger and like she cuts her hand open and like there's that glowy golden blood. I'm not even human anymore.
Yeah, well...
I mean, technically, I'm not completely human either. Neither is Luffy.
I'm not even a person!
It's Mist.
just for reference sake, can Luffy go and like bite into her finger really hard because she...
Is Luffy? Did she climb up with Ren, or is Ren still up there?
Yeah, Ren's
Yeah,
sitting
then-
up there.
Did Luffy?
Oh no, Luffy bite into her own
Oh
finger.
yeah, whatever. Just
Yeah, like what color does she bleed? Because they both got hit with that light. Now she's like, oh god.
red.
Oh, Luffy looks relieved. She wipes the blood off onto her clothes.
Incredulous look, like it's necessary.
Nanya just exasperated.
Well, I mean, you kind of stopped that whole thing when you know, kind of,
Died.
yeah.
Yes. And I believe it's, going to be I think this is temporary, and the Realmix have something to do with why I'm here. And once we deal with that, there won't be any reason for me to be here.
So you think your being here has to do with a reason?
Yes, I've been feeling it ever since I came back.
Do you know what the reason is, though? Are you sure it's like the Realmix?
I'm positive. I can't articulate why, I just know.
No, that makes sense. Well, I mean, it might not just be you. Apparently, I'm fucking part of Leander, so whatever happens to that asshole might affect whatever happens to me. Miss tries to find a way to like get over to wherever Ren is because she can only float up, so she's like trying to grab on.
Can she not telekinesis herself when she's
She
floating?
could. I mean, I would think so, but
That's
she
a
doesn't.
spell slot.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to use
Yeah.
actual telekinesis on herself.
Though, I'm gonna ask a question that's... Does Mist know any fire cantrips?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Doesn't she know Firebolt?
Yes, she does. I don't know if that counts.
Is she really gonna shoot fire in a barn, though?
No.
Like,
I was gonna say, like, she could use some kind of propulsion if she can figure it out, yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Firebending.
Okay, but like...
Little poots. Little poots of fire.
She could Eldritch blast her way over there. Just use her inky energy. I don't know if that pushes things away. It doesn't really.
Red notices that Mist is struggling and she like jumps down.
This is like, god damn it! I could have gotten it.
Ren, acrobatics check.
Sure. Can't roll. Hang on. Fucking forgot my stupid character sheet.
God, guys.
I know her stealth check off by heart. Oh, yeah, she's trained in acrobatics.
Okay. You hop on down without any flourishes or any failures. It's just a good old hop down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss descends. A little bit disappointed, a little bit huffy, but she does it anyway.
Luffy looks between the two of them and she's like, so if you guys are just going to go kaput, is there any things that you want to be doing before we take care of the realmic threat?
I've done it. I've said my goodbyes.
I mean, you already know I don't really have anyone to do that for, so there's a lot I would like to do, but that's not really, sort of a if other things weren't so important kind of deal.
Well, is there something that is doable?
Miss just kind of looks at Laffy, and then is like, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate the notion, but honestly, what I'd really like to do is stop that fucking asshole.
The silence is deafening. Did we lose Laffy?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear her screaming?
No.
Oh god.
Technical difficulties.
We had to have them at some point tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Where'd she go?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
So this is like the third time this has happened this session, and it happened like 12 times the last session, so we're gonna need to figure out something
Oh no.
regarding that.
Okay. Well. Okay. I was like, did she stroke out? Because I didn't hear you talking. I didn't hear, like, I was like,
If I stroked out, wouldn't you have heard me fall?
I don't know, maybe you stroked out and, like, just fell back in your chair.
Jesus.
Yeah, see?
Uh,
Anyway, um, yeah.
Okay, so I don't think anyone heard you after Mist said that she wants to kill the
He didn't
asshole.
say anything.
Okay.
Ren doesn't really say anything either. She's just kind of like, yep.
Yeah. Mist is just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not curious about everything and enjoy having sentience and, you know, being free and being able to do things with all of you. Like, it's just. I mean, I know that if I just go off and do something else, I'd still be thinking about, you know, what we have to do. Like, I'd just be constantly thinking, all right, how are we going to figure this out? And I don't know. Honestly, I know that there are endless possibilities. So it is possible that I might not be here anymore, but it is also possible that I may. So I'm just gonna hope for the latter.
right, let's hold on to that for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't look at either of them.
Ren, like, you can feel, like, even though she's
Yeah.
not looking at Ren, you can feel the eye roll. Like, you can feel it. in
Oh
her
my
body.
Rude.
Permeates the room.
Yeah.
Miss is just like, what, Ren? We want you to stay. Unless you don't want to.
Well, congratulations. We all have things we can't have. Or want things we can't have. And Ren, like, turns and she walks out of the room.
Oh, I was gonna say
No.
Laffy walks away, but now Laffy and Ren are both walking in the same direction, and it's fucking awkward.
I'm going to have a race.
Ren starts, like straightens her shoulders and starts walking a little faster.
Laffy looks at Ren walking faster, and then Laffy starts walking faster. And Laffy's like, I was going this way first.
No, you weren't. I was going this way first.
Listen, I can't. This is the first time that I am doing this, and you are stealing my thunder, and I do not appreciate.
Doing what? Walking away?
Yes.
Well, if you'd like to go a different direction, the wood's over that way.
You know what? On the count of 3, I will walk left and you will walk right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, but wait, which left? Your left or my left?
Oh, Laffy is already heading in a direction. And she's like, we're facing the same direction, Ren.
No, but I was looking at. Never mind, and Ren starts walking in a different direction. Actually, Ren starts walking back towards the house because, you know.
And then Laffy goes into the woods and you never see her again.
Oh my god!
She goes to spend the night being a gremlin.
Laffy goes into the woods and she becomes a tree and she never has to think or feel or speak again.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry, Shadow. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you're fine. She just head out the barn. Heading for the house as well, I suppose, but to putz around and not actually go inside.
Everyone's just kind of like wandering. Miss just kind of looks at Bran.
Bran just shrugs. I'm going to go to bed, I guess. We're not doing anything else interesting tonight. Besides, you know, having little existential arguments.
Yeah, fair. Were you gonna go in the house? Cause Laffy has mansion.
Well, I was going to go into the mansion, but I guess now I'm going to go to the house. So Bran makes his way over to the house.
Ren has
Yeah.
taken a seat on the porch.
Okay.
And has pulled out some kind of cigarette from somewhere. Maybe a pipe. A pipe makes more
Suddenly
sense.
Ren's
As-
taking up smoking. Why not?
As Bran is like walking
Just
past her,
abruptly.
he like drops like a flask of some sort of liquid for her to drink. It's probably alcoholic.
Ren, like, picks it up, gives him, like, a little cheers motion. Knocks back, like, half of that shit.
He's like,
And
I get
she's
it.
lit, though.
Also, if... Actually, you know, hang on, I gotta make a check.
It is getting very cold out, by the way.
That's fine.
I mean, does that affect
Ren's
Ren
got
in any way?
alcohol.
I mean, yeah,
Oh my god.
she still feels, just nothing. She feels.
Jesus.
Alright. I think Nenya's gonna do the awkward thing. Go up on the porch, politely knock on the door while Ren is still sitting there. And she's gonna wait for anybody to answer.
Bran answers the door.
I mean, he just went in there. So.
Oh. Alright. And she'll just see herself in and thank him. Go find the nearest chair to sit down and
Disassociating.
No one in this party can deal with their feelings.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss just leaves the barn and then she just levitates up into the air and like keeps going indefinitely until she's at a nice height where she feels like, alright, this is fine.
It is also incredibly cold up there then.
Yeah, she's like, shit, I don't like it. She's sort of stubbornly up there for a little while. Like, she decided she was gonna do this, so she's gonna do it. But
Wait, was she
it's
in
goddamn.
In the barn, in the loft? Is that what I
No,
heard?
she
She's
went
just-
outside.
Yeah, she's just
Oh.
outside
She's, like, above
floating.
the barn. She's just
Oh,
above everything right now.
Oh my god, I keep cutting out.
Okay, let me hit the server change, because that helped for like a little bit last time, right?
yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Is everyone still with us?
Yeah.
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 Hello?
Well, shit.
That sounds like it just completely killed her.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. The last thing I heard was Mist floating as high as she can. Did she finally reach the stratosphere?
She got to a height where she felt, alright, this is good, and then she just kind of stayed there.
Oh.
But it was really fucking cold, so she's just up there really stubborn right now. Like,
I was hoping that she just floated right into the galaxy.
He's up there in
I
space
mean,
singing Space Oddity by
tempting.
David Bowie.
like, it's super tempting, but you know.
It's taken by, like, the wind. Blown away.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Would that
That's-
affect her, though?
Yeah. You can be moved back and forth, I believe, by the elements.
Eh,
Yeah. You can't control your lateral motion.
well, there
So,
she goes!
yeah, it's not very quick. Mist is just kind of drifting away slightly.
I mean, she can still see where she's supposed to be, and she doesn't have any general sense of if she went down, how far off she'd be. everything. So
Yeah, no, it's not very fast. It's just like it's noticeable to you, Ren.
Ren continues smoking the pipe she probably stole from Bran, actually, now that I think about it.
Bran is probably aware of it, but is letting it happen. He's allowing it.
He's allowing it for now.
Vathan might have gone to try and find Laffy because Vathan's like, my person is being a fucking idiot. Someone help her.
Yeah, so where did Laffy go?
No, fuck you. She's hiding in the woods.
Okay.
Vathan's trying to find her.
Do I have to make a stealth check?
Yeah. Versus his perception.
Alright. He gets like, he has a modifier for perception. Let me look at it. Alrighty.
Also, Laffy, if your thing cuts out again, let me know, and there might be a solution.
Laffy's gonna win. I'm pretty sure that Laffy's gonna win that. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Vathan flies around for a little bit, and Laffy's gremlined her way somewhere in the woods, so she's not to be seen.
Yeah, Vathan starts cawing a bunch, and then
She's become one with the trees.
and then he lands somewhere and puffs up. He's like just disappointed in everybody right now.
The bird is the one dealing with his emotions the best. Speaking of which, Saint is just kind of... Saint's hanging out with Bran, actually. Saint's like, it's cold. Fuck this. Fuck you guys. I'm cold.
Bran's just like, yeah, it's cold. Is there like a fire in the house?
Yeah. No, there's a fire going. Finley and Julian are kind of shuffling around the house, not paying you guys much mind. It seems they've each got their own little routine going on. But yeah, it's nice and warm in the house. It's a comfortable house. There is only one guest or one spare bedroom, though.
I mean, that's fine. Bran will just find a spot near the fireplace and just lay down on the floor.
Sorry for ditching y'all for the woods. Luffy forgets she has the mansion.
It's fine. I'm sure Bran's slept in way worse places.
The last time she used it, she, activated a magic altar, so hey.
No, we used it after that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like,
Okay.
right outside.
Well then, do you guys just kind of spend the night separated?
Nania apprehensively takes the guest room after probably a lot of fussing with Bran to not sleep on the
There's
floor.
probably not any fussing with Bran.
No,
Bran probably just like buries himself under his cloak and just falls asleep.
Oh, she's too scared to poke him and bother him. So.
Everyone else is like pouting and having crises, and Bran's just like, I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
At this point, Saints come outside to sit with you, Ren.
Ren gives Saint a distracted pat and is kind of like, sorry, bud.
He makes that dog chuffing noise. But that's it. Okay, so, is anyone going to do anything else for the night, or is everyone going to find a way to get some rest, or eventually come back?
I don't. Can Mist meditate when she's floating?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
That combined with the cold would make it very difficult.
Yeah. Well, she's thinking about doing some things, but she's realizing, okay, well, it's cold for one thing, but also, like, if something gets weird and she's floating, it might not be the best situation ever, so logic eventually makes her come down. I don't know if she's gonna come down in this in anywhere near the same spot, though.
Hold on, I gotta get my dice open.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mist, you touch down about a fourth of a mile away from the house.
Oh my god. Like, where is she? Like, could she see the house? Is she in the
Yeah, it's only
woods?
like a
Like,
fourth of a mile. You drifted more towards the town itself.
okay.
But you touch down and just kind of start trudging through the snow.
Yeah. She's sort of. She has picked a direction and she's going. Which is
I mean,
hopefully towards the house.
she can see the house.
Yeah, she's going there.
Okay.
She doesn't know if she actually wants to go in the house, though. I mean, she's still cold, but she's just like, shit. Is there, like, an other place aside from the barn that she can go in, or is the barn the only other thing?
Just the barn.
Alright,
There
she's
might be
probably gonna go back.
no, there's a chicken coop.
Oh my god, no.
She's gonna kick all of the chickens out.
Oh my god. She's not that mean, okay? They need their home. That's their place. But yeah, she's gonna probably go to the barn. I don't know if she would go behind the house or in front of the house, or if Ren would see her or not, but yeah. She going.
Okay. Mist heads into the barn. Ren, you don't see her head into the barn.
She has floated and vanished forever.
Pretty much.
At the moment, Ren is unconcerned.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
when Mist gets situated in the barn, she's gonna do some things before she tries to meditate. She's gonna take out her dagger and like sort of push up her sleeve and like see if she could like poke one of the markings on the back of her hand, or if she's actually completely unable to like do anything to mess those up.
You pull the knife up and you lean down and boop. A little droplet of blood wells up underneath the blade after it pokes your skin.
Yeah, she's just squinting. She only has to meditate for like 4 hours. So she's gonna spend a while like sort of studying her bindings to see if like how she reacts to certain things happening around them, or like seeing if she could discern anything from them or whatever. And then she eventually will
Okay.
curl up in 8 million robes and meditate.
Make a quick Arcana check.
Hey. Let's see.
Okay. You do a variety of little things. You put a little flame under some of the bindings. You poke at them with a knife some more, and nothing happens. I mean, what does happen is what you would expect. It burns a little with the flame. It hurts a bit when you poke yourself with a knife. But then you meditate. Laffy and Ren, my two gremlins.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I mean, Ren's sitting there on the porch, drinking.
Then Laffy, what are you doing?
What she always does. Sleeping.
Okay, so you actually, yeah, you're fine. You curl up underneath a tree and pass out. It's a chilly night, but given your proclivities to have done this in the past, it's just cold and obnoxious, but you sleep.
Yeah, it's cold and obnoxious, and that's exactly what she wants right now.
Yeah. Okay. Ren, do you eventually go to sleep, or what are you doing?
I mean, if she falls asleep, sure.
Okay, then yeah. After a little bit, you you've nodded off, and then you feel Saint nudging you, and you wake up and you see his doggy face in yours, like directly in yours, just a face full of dog breath.
Ren first stares at his nose, then pulls back far enough to like see his little doggy eyes. What? Huh?
He just licks you full in the face.
Yeah. Thank
Doggy kiss.
you. Ugh. What? What is it? What am I missing?
He circles around a few times and just settles down next to you again.
Ren like pulls her feet up onto the bench and like tugs her cloak around her.
Okay.
Takes a last swig of alcohol for good measure.
I need you to make a survival check.
Oh.
Fuck, survival, probably. Yeah. The best. The best roll.
Okay. You spend an irritating night out in the cold, but you do fall asleep eventually. And you are the first to wake because the morning sun just gets you straight in the eyes as it bounces off the snow. And you suddenly like, ah, shit, snow blindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she's got blind sight.
Yeah. You are just straight up blinded for like 2 to 3 minutes. Just, oh, fuck. But the rest of you guys all come to, and you're from your various spots. What do you guys do from there? It is now morning. The sun is up. It's pretty bright for this time of day. It's about 8, 9 in the morning. There's fresh snow on the ground. Laffy, you woke up covered in a small, like, underneath a small snowdrift.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a bit warmer, but, in that, like, cold winter day sort of way. What do you guys do?
Bran
Ren-
is gonna go help fix breakfast.
Okay.
Ren
Finley,
walks into the house, brushes past Bran. Hang on. Sleight of hand the fuck out of putting his things back into the right places. Without him noticing, probably. Give me a perception check if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally don't think I can even if I rolled like I'd have to crit.
Yeah, you can try and do that nat 20.
Nope.
You don't notice a thing. But Finley's already in the kitchen preparing breakfast when you go in, Bran, so you settle in and help her, and she doesn't say anything. She just looks kind of groggy and still mostly asleep, but making breakfast, just going through the motions.
Ren makes coffee.
Okay. Laffy, Miss Nenia. What's up?
Nenia made up the guest room after she was done with it, and she's
She got it.
she got to. So she helps clean that up, and then she's gonna help in the kitchen where there's room.
Okay. Yeah, there's some room. You head on in and start helping, and again, no one really says much. It's morning. No one's eaten. Mist and Laffy.
Mist has made it to the part of the barn where Ren was before. Out of stubborn determination. And she's hanging out up there, like probably writing shit and whenever.
She would probably notice that there's like a hole in the roof that like goes directly out to the sky. And that's where like Ren might have been laying down, staring up at it.
Okay. Yeah, she noticed. And she's occasionally staring at it too, but she's also writing things and just sort of spacing out and occasionally talking to her tentacles, asking them what side they're on. You know?
They just, anytime you speak to them, they just kind of wave languidly at you.
Yeah. A few times she tries to like incite them, and she gives them the pen eventually and sees if they write anything when she's talking to them. You know, she's just doing stupid shit.
Yeah, no, they accept the pen. Okay, Luffy.
Luffy, she's gonna try to find Saint, but she's also gonna try to avoid people.
Okay, you head back and you see Saints outside doing dog stuff. He's by himself.
Luffy, like, whistles for Saint.
He had been, like, digging a hole in the snow, and your whistle catches him, so his ears perk up, and he looks up, looks around a few times, and then sees you and doggy trots over to you through the snow.
Yeah, she's gonna hang out with Saint. She's gonna play toss the stick around, you know, classics.
Okay. Saint plays along as you grab snowballs and throw them, and he jumps up and grabs them out of the air and eats them. At more than one point, he just kind of gets down real low and just runs through the snow with his head under it.
Oh,
Just like
yes.
snow shovels.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so with breakfast made and the coffee finished, Bran, Nenia, Ren, Finley, and Julian has wandered in at this point. Groggily, you guys sit down and get your coffee and start eating. Probably not all seated together. There's no table that fits all of you guys right now. The one from last night has been put away. With breakfast done, Finley just kind of looks at you and, there were more of you last night. Where's the other two?
Ren shrugs.
Probably brooding.
Good, Ren, you're rubbing off on them, aren't you?
Ren shrugs again.
Oh, yep, there we go. Look at that.
Whether they're still brooding or not, we need to gather everyone up and get to work today.
Glad to see someone's still an adult in this little group. I thought you guys would be lost without me.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
From just outside, you can see Luffy's eyes narrow as she passes just in the background, and then she's gone.
Okay. Finley's looking at the three of you still inside, and so you've got a plan? Or are you just gonna be broody? What's up? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Bran, why don't you put them all on the baby leashes and whip them into shape?
Well, we still have that. I don't know. You know the city better than me, Ren. Where is it that we were going to go looking first? Beneath the school or something? B-school?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. One covered in lava.
That's a better place to start than nothing.
I suppose. Ren pushes herself up from the table. I can scout ahead, I suppose, and she walks out the door.
Okay. Ren, you walk out. Luffy, you immediately see Ren. And then Ren,
Luffy.
you immediately see Saint and Luffy.
Luffy was doing something, and she just stops, and she looks at Ren.
Ren looks at Luffy. Looks at Saint.
Saint wags his tail.
I'll meet you both in Ardor later. And she starts walking down the road.
What, Luffy kind of jogs slightly behind Ren, just very awkward. And is like, where are you going?
I'm going to check out the library.
And Luffy, like, fidgets and like looks around and is like, so you're scout?
Yes.
With I could help with that.
If you would like. Ren is still walking and not quite looking at her.
Yeah, and Luffy like looks at Saint and she's like, go find Mist or something.
Okay. Saint just turns around and goes bounding away. Cut over to the barn. Mist. You hear a lot.
Yep.
Ho 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 ho.
Mist had actually been like, she was coming down and she was gonna try to see if. Oh my god. to see if she could find Laffy, so she was sort of peeking out, but then she saw Saint. Like, oh, hi Saint. What is it?
He just kind of gives you like a deadpan dog look
Yeah.
and turns and leaves.
What? Wait! Where's Laffy?
He just keeps walking.
Yeah, Mist is following Saint.
Okay.
Unless,
Oh, that
like,
wasn't what she meant with her command. That's gonna be awkward.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Oh. Saint's heading back to the house too, and he peeks his head in. Mist, you're just following him, right?
yeah, but she's also looking around, like she's.
You can make a
trying to
perception
find
check.
Laffy. All right. Bad.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't really see much.
She's kind of. She keeps looking. She
Okay.
doesn't go back to the house.
All right.
She's
So,
gonna
Mist,
get
you
lost.
you
It's gonna
just
be great.
okay. Saint at this point has gotten back to the house and is just standing in the doorway, panting and wagging his tail.
Yeah.
Brennan, I don't think we should let her go by herself. I don't even know where they're talking about,
Who,
or if
Rin?
they would come back for us.
I mean, Luffy went with her. It's better than nothing.
That's true.
Luffy, better than nothing.
Okay, well, Saint just kind of
Put that
looks
on
at
a t-shirt.
Saint looks at you guys and rolls his own eyes and turns around and heads back outside.
Yeah,
Then
Mist
he's gonna
is.
get up and
Oh.
follow the dog.
We're going to find Mist, and then we're going to probably go after the other two.
Yeah, Mist has decided to actually use the thing to talk to them. She's like. Well, she's. I don't know if she could only specify one, but she's. It's like.
You can communicate to all of them at once if you'd like.
Okay.
or
she
however many.
Yeah, she's specifically looking for Laffy, and she's just like, Laffy? Do you want to see anybody yet?
Well, I'm looking at Ren's back right now.
Ren and Luffy,
Oh.
what are your passive perceptions?
That's a good question. 26.
Damn.
Okay.
Passive is like skill. That's it, or is it just?
It's your wisdom plus something. Give me a second.
Is it just your skill check at a 10?
I believe so.
Okay, then it's 15.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Something has to be pulled up.
Oh, that's worrying.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel good about that.
Okay. As you two are walking and as you are talking, Luffy, you both see this rather tall individual in a red cloak walking, in this, like, almost towards you guys, but not, like, ominously so, but definitely coming closer. And
Do they look familiar?
you can't see any of features. They have a red... The hood of their red cloak is up and over their head.
Oh.
And their cloak is just wrapped around them tightly enough that you really can't see much about them. But Okay. Luffy, you do see that they reach out to their side, and you see a hand come out of the cloak, and it's empty, but the palm is splayed open. And you're mid-sentence with Mist when you see a heavy warhammer drop into their hand out of nowhere, and then a beam of bright red energy just shoots out of the warhammer as they lift it up towards you and Ren.
Damn.
And
Oh.
Oh my.
the beam of energy, Ren, strikes you in the chest, just this bright red beam. And it hits you for...
You
Ooh, is this... Yep.
can't just do that.
You just did?
It hits you for 18 points of force damage, and you get blown back 40 feet.
Holy shit!
Ren just goes flying.
Ren just like at 1 second she's standing there, the next she's like 40 feet behind Luffy, tumbling in the snow and trying to like catch her bearings. Like,
Okay. What direction did they go from the house?
You guys?
Yeah.
You were just heading, like, straight away, I suppose, back towards the small village, correct, Ren?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were coming in from the
Luffy
village.
goes from being awkward to being like, towards the village, something is happening. Strange man with a hammer. Please come quick.
At
And then
this
she
point,
takes
Luffy,
her-
he started running
on.
towards you.
She started running towards him, so good.
Okay.
Does
You go
Miss know
clash.
what direction the village is in?
Suplex.
Christ, Miss, get it together.
I mean...
Find the others, damn it.
Saint is with Bran, Mist, and Ninia, right?
Correct.
Saint
wait.
track those two.
The
Go.
others? Wait. Mist wasn't with the others.
Well, they were
Was she
looking
not?
for you.
Wasn't she? Huh?
They were
Or
looking
wait, I
for
thought they
you.
were- Did we
Oh.
find Mist?
I didn't know anybody knew where Mist was.
Okay, you two, investigation check then, real quick.
Okay.
I mean, Mist didn't have a chance to get very far.
Yeah,
It's not like
Mist
the farm
didn't.
is like,
Yeah.
it's barren field.
Yeah,
that's my
I don't
investigation.
really know what direction Mist was going in. She was just going in a direction trying to
still
find
just-
Luffy. Yeah.
Barren field.
Yeah. Fly.
Bran, both you and Nenia spot Mist easily. She's wearing black, billowing robes. It's snowy. She's easy to spot.
Yeah.
So it was only Mist that heard the thing that Luffy said, right?
Yes.
No, Luffy
Or,
said
okay.
that to the
Okay.
whole group.
Does Mist know what direction the village is in?
The village is visible from the farm.
I'm sorry, I have to ask this every time. She's so
Okay,
bad.
well, Bran's like, alright, there's
Yeah.
Mist. Ninia's here. He just starts sprinting off in the
Mist-
direction of the village.
Did we get
Mist
initiative
is too.
yet?
Yes, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
Ren is average ready to go. Just kind of ready, but also kind of like, oh! Red beam to the chest. That was a good
Is
wake
this
up.
everyone's initiative?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Shit bad!
fuck is my initiative? Why do I always...
Oh! I have higher initiative than I thought. It's actually a 14.
What is initiative again?
Dex
Dex.
plus... Yeah, just Dex.
Unless you have bonus.
You have advantage on it, though, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
Hey.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on. Okay.
I like that my advantage gave me just an extra one.
You did it.
Hey, you never know. Maybe the other person rolled a 20 on their initiative.
Yeah.
Now you go before them.
Wow, why am I brain farting? There we go. Okay. Luffy, you see this individual in a red cloak just sprinting towards you. His warhammer is
Oh,
held
she's
out to the
sprinting
side.
towards him too.
Okay, this looks really cool, actually, to nobody else that can see.
Yeah.
But Laffy,
she's got her hand on her whip. She's gonna like just take it out
Yeah,
the minute
okay.
he gets close enough.
And his red cloak is now streaming behind him, and you see that there's like makeshift leather armor, all this ruddy red color. You still can't see his face too well. You do see masculine features. And he reaches you first, and he lifts his warhammer over his head.
Oof, I can feel it already.
Oh god, where'd it go? Oh god, where did it go?
Did you lose your information on this guy?
No, I lost the thing I was gonna have him do. Whatever. This thing sucks. I can't say what sucks, but it sucks when I haven't, like, fully learned it. Okay. Laffy, he lifts his warhammer high, and he is going to try and strike you with it. What is your AC?
19.
Okay, he rolled a 20. So he brings up his warhammer, and as he starts to bring it down, it briefly glows with a bright golden red light, and it vanishes from his hands right before it hits you because you started to dodge out of the way. And then he grasps it out of the air again, and it pops back into reality, and he brings it around and hits you in the side of the head.
Ooh.
And you take... What the hell is this? No, that's not it. It is. Alright, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of thunder damage as the hammer collides with your skull, and there's the solid dunk of steel hitting bone, and then there's this that just reverberates through your skull, and it sounds like a thunderclap.
Alright.
Now it is your turn.
Well, she just got motherfucking clocked in the head. So she's a little bit disoriented, but she's going to use, like, the momentum of getting struck to, like, do an upward swipe with her whip.
Okay.
And try to get him in the face. And then... Once she's gonna try to, like, I don't know, fucking get at his halves or some shit as she's just down.
Okay. Yeah, those all hit.
Sick, sick, sick. Let me remember what the fuck. Damn. And that's all my damage.
Okay. 27. Nice. Okay, cool. So you lash out with your whip, and you catch him in his legs after the hammer strikes you to the side of the head, and he trips forward for a moment, and you jerk it back, and then lash forward again, and it just tears out a chunk of his armor, and there's the of pain. Nenia, are you going to continue running towards them?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you spend your turn running up to get to them. You will be
Okay.
upon them on your next turn. Ren,
Alright.
it's your turn.
Okay, Ren. Ren gets up.
Okay.
She's like, oh. And she's gonna move towards, and then double move so that she can get there as a bonus action, and then stab it.
Okay.
And she's launching herself at this guy. She's not happy.
We don't have a grid sort clear, right?
Not for this, correct.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Her bonus.
No one in this fight is happy. Such a rude ass way.
I mean, this guy might be. You haven't seen his face yet.
Okay, yeah, that hits. That hits.
Sweet. All right. Does she have sneak attack on the first one because Laffy's in melee?
Yep.
Sweet.
There's gotta be a better way to use this.
She's going right for, like, his soft bits.
Okay.
Like, anywhere that she can, like, glimpse a chink in the armor, that's what she's going for.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
That's Saint.
Saint,
Yeah.
Saint in the
I
background.
don't like it.
Sage is approaching the battlefield.
Alright,
Yes.
so 43 points of damage. Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
you spring at him, and midair you pull out your daggers and just land on his chest and just jab them both in, and he falls back, and you tumble off and roll off of him and land on your feet and pull your daggers out as you roll over him. And he is bleeding pretty profusely from the chest.
Who the hell are you? She says as an afterthought.
Stab.
Stab
Who are
first,
you?
ask questions later. As is her way.
Okay. Mist. You can spend your turn running.
Yeah, can she see anything from here? Like, how far away is she?
You guys are about 90 feet.
Okay.
So
Can
if you
she
double
see
move,
them?
you will be able to get close enough.
Well, I mean, she
you
has
what
spells.
you what
She
you can
just-
see, what you can
Okay.
see is a figure in a red cloak, just springing around and hitting Laffy, and then getting hit by her whip, and then just jabbed by Ren's daggers. You can see it,
Okay.
but not fantastically. But you can definitely see what's happening.
All right. So she's like 90 feet away.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna run up like her full movement. Let me see the fucking range on some of these things here. All right. Okay. Like as she's running, she's like, "Are we beating the fuck out of this guy because he seems like he's fucking with you."
Absolutely, he's an asshole.
All right, so with that,
Ren's just like, I don't usually stab anyone for no reason.
Miss does not comment on that. And she's gonna additionally Misty step forward as
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay.
And then she's gonna be like, "You leave them alone." And she's gonna blight him.
Okay.
So, let's see. He has to make, what is it? Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Wait.
He rolled a 9.
He definitely failed.
Okay. How much damage does he take?
Well,
No.
let's see. A lot. Hopefully.
Hopefully, we don't need this guy alive.
Yeah, well, I missed, like, hey. I mean, I don't know if she can non-lethal blight, but...
No.
Alright, well, too bad.
Yeah, it's okay. Laffy
Mistakes
isn't
are made.
equally hitting him either.
Here we go.
Okay.
That much damage. Necrotic.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, his armor starts to boil and slough off a little bit. and you hear a cry of pain. Just, ugh! Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Bran.
She's now like 30.
Okay.
She's within range of all this
Is-
now.
Is Bran like actually there? Does he need to continue traveling to get there?
You are the also 90 feet, so you can travel.
Okay, Bran is traveling then.
Nino, I'm not answering your question on purpose, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't miss it, I'm just not answering it.
What was the question?
Okay.
She asked one.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright.
Sorry, I need to look. I'm still looking at stuff here. Okay. Ren, he's gonna go back to looking at you. And since you're still close, he's going to raise his warhammer again.
Okay, is he casting a spell?
You have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have a feat for that, that's why I asked.
God, I'm so upset it fucking went away. Either way, he's gonna bring the warhammer down at you.
Okay.
And gonna strike. 24 versus your AC.
Yeah.
And then 22 versus your AC.
And I get higher than that. No.
Okay. On the second... Okay, on the first one, he actually drops the warhammer again, and it just vanishes from his grasp. And he spins like he's going to kick you,
Uh-huh.
but then his hand reaches out, and the warhammer pops into his hands again, and he just spins and clocks you upside the head with it. And you take...
What is up with him and clocking people in the head? Like,
I mean, it's a
rude.
pretty good strategy when you have a heavy, blunt implement.
Yeah.
This is how we know that he's trying to kill us.
Fuck, I didn't hear anything you just said because my headset died.
I didn't say anything. They're talking, I'm not.
Okay, no, I didn't hear anything that was like the damage or the effects.
Yeah, no.
of-
He
Okay.
hits you the first time upside the head for 13 points of damage and just fucking
Okay.
pops you in the head. And then he
Okay.
turns it around and goes for your stomach and hits you for another 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ren is winded and disgruntled.
And as he does so, you hear him say, "Fucking champions!" And Laffy, it's your turn.
Well, he says, hey, buddy, fuck you! And goes to hit him.
Okay. Hit. Miss.
Oh, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Okay. Can she also have Hunter's marked him as a
No.
bonus act? Okay. Can she do that after?
Yeah. Okay, you do
Cool.
15 points of damage, and then
Wait,
you
I'm
Hunter's.
not done with
Oh.
my damage.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
I have one more D8. I needed that one.
Okay. Alright, you crack him with your whip again, and this one just cracks him across the chest where the armor had started to slough off thanks to mist, and he drops to one knee and then falls back against the snow.
Oh, I've also got. Oh, he fell I was gonna add more damage, but I guess he's done.
He's just laying there bleeding.
Luffy's gonna stomp on up to him and look under that hood.
Okay, well, you can do that on your next turn.
Oh, we're not done with combat?
Nenia, is there anything you're gonna do?
Yeah, adrenaline rush. She's,
Okay, yeah,
going
you
to cast-
run up and
No.
you make it close enough to cast things.
Yes, she's going to do a mass cure wounds for Fluffy and Ren.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You guys
17
recover
points for
18.
both of them.
Alright, Ren, it's your turn.
Ren does what Laffy was gonna do.
Yeah, please. I need to know.
Because she has some suspicions. Yeah, no, she walks, well, yeah, she stomps up to him just like Laffy was gonna do. Kneels down, like rips the hood off and like sets a dagger against his neck.
Luffy says, "Hey, I was gonna do that."
Okay.
Do we recognize this guy?
Make an investigation check.
Alright. That's a 10 to 28.
When
wait.
you rip the hood
26.
back, you see a man with very pale skin, and he's got this reddish hair that's tumbled across his shoulders and just streaked through with sweat. You don't recognize him though, and he's laying there. His eyes are shut. And he's got very like sharp, highborn looking features. Like he looks like your kind of stereotypical wealthy man.
It's just like, who the fuck is this idiot?
Wait, wealthy man, like, what country is wealthy? Because if he's French, he's got like a really weak chin or something.
Like fantasy wealthy.
Oh, okay.
Ren. Does he look like he's unconscious?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. In that case, Ren is gonna hog tie him and motion for Nenia to stabilize him while she's doing this.
Okay.
Okay, are we out of turn order?
Yes, now you're out of turn order.
Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sleight of hand, that's
Okay.
26.
Yeah,
and-
you tie him up pretty good.
yeah, Mist comes over and, like, if he looks like he was bleeding out, Mist is just gonna do spare the dying on him.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, he was definitely bleeding out, so you reach over, you lean down, and you utter a few words under your breath, and this greenish light goes out and lays over his wounds and seals them up. But
Is he human?
yes, he is human, and it looks like the wounds are actually knitting themselves shut as he's laying there unconscious.
Nenia refrains from casting cure wounds then, just watching as the...
Ren starts patting his face.
Luffy says, "I bet he's a champion too."
She's actually, first she searches for any, like, Crove symbology on him.
Yeah, Mist is
Yeah.
gonna look for symbols too.
Brand is like, attacked us, has a warhammer.
Symbology.
Very convenient.
Kind of just writes itself, doesn't
Shut
it?
up. Anyway, symbols.
Yeah. While you're sitting there looking at him, you don't really need to make any checks at this point. You give him a once over, and underneath his hood, or not underneath his hood, underneath where like a brooch would go, there's a pendant that is in the shape of a hammer hanging from his neck.
Is that Croves?
You recognize it as Crove's, and this guy's warhammer is gone.
Just pull it out of hammer space.
Yeah, yep.
Nifty.
Hammer time.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ren starts patting his face.
Yeah, Mr. like, oh, here we go.
Just trying to wake him up.
About a minute passes, and eventually he...
Morning sunshine.
I guess there was no exaggerating.
Yeah?
Who are you? What do you want? Let's make this quick and easy.
I am Ardain, the champion of Crove, come to stop the awakening.
The
Awakening of?
Hey, same. I think we're all doing the same thing. Oh, what a coincidence.
I heard that you were traveling, waking them all up.
I mean,
it doesn't really work
accidentally?
like that. No, they're pretty, they're awake already.
Yeah, they were awake.
yeah, we got like 3 weeks
They're
before
coming
they all
right
arrive.
now.
He's just looking at you guys now, like you all spoke at the same time.
We
He
really
de-
are the fucking people from Always Sunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very clearly a little mentally disarmed all of a sudden. Like, the snarling, spitting, angry-looking man gives way to a very confused-looking gentleman.
Right, so we're not waking them up. They're already awake and they're coming here. Ow.
We're trying to defeat them?
Stop them from destroying everything.
Is that so? That's not what I've been told. That's not what I've heard.
Yeah, people lie sometime.
I mean,
Yeah.
My
What
question
did you
is-
hear from who?
yeah, who exactly told you this?
Who's talking about us? I'd love to get their number, name, address.
What's the number?
I don't know. Something in sigil, I'm sure. Shouldn't you know what that is?
Numbers. That's
I
how
mean,
many
there's a-
something is.
I
Alright,
mean,
let's
no,
move on.
like in the context of this, what's the number?
It's the communicator frequency.
No, there aren't numbers for that.
I've been hearing from you. He chimes in, like, self-importantly. I've been hearing about you from the rumors. There are whispers going around about the champions going to beckon them, to welcome
No.
them, to wake them up,
Oh,
to
good
let them
God,
show up.
No. Fucking.
Who's
How come
talking?
when we save the realm, nobody talks about us, but like...
But when we do, like, all of the rumors are like, oh, they're doing bad shit.
How come we're the champions of the Realmix, and yet we're enemies of the Realmix?
Because the Realmics are assholes. That's
Yeah,
why.
but why are we the champion?
Champion
Because
is a
they got mobbed.
status.
Ren
It's a,
points at
sy-
her hand.
it's a symbol of power.
Right.
But you're
yeah,
a
well,
champion too, aren't you?
Yes, I was chosen by
Well.
Crove, but I will not serve that fiend.
Hey, guess what? We neither. We won't.
Yeah, we actually need someone like you because there's like this method to
Perfect.
turn
You
the
can tag
Ronix
along,
around.
and I don't have to get invaded by a god.
Hey, everything works out. World works in mysterious ways.
Right. Yeah. So we don't like them either.
That being said, we do have to pay Crove a visit.
Why would you
Yeah.
visit him? He's
Because-
trapped, he's locked, he will never get out.
There's a
well.
device, right?
Hey, he can be our experiment, our first go round.
Ugh.
Don't say it like that.
There's gotta be some sort of trial and error to all this, right?
Probably.
And I mean, if this guy turns out to be an asshole, we can have, you'll have to turn it around on him too. No offense.
Okay. All right. So
Oh my... Oh,
You-
fine, you're not evil. No one could be this... Fucking... I don't know what you are, but you can't be bad. No one could be like this...
Yeah, evil people are a lot cooler than we are.
They are!
Yeah.
They've got their shit together!
yeah, we really don't. But also,
So what was your plan in coming here, exactly?
To stop you!
Okay, that went well. What was your plan B? Wow, you're that arrogant. Okay.
You're just like us.
Hmm.
Poor Nania.
So, I mean, say you killed all of us. What happens in a couple other weeks when, the Realmics come knocking?
I didn't.
You didn't tell. Who? You didn't realize that. I suppose Crove didn't tell you that. If Crove's even aware of that. How did you
So
get
does
men?
Crove want you to stop the Realmic? Or...
No, he simply gave me this power. Told me to create, to make things in his name. And then, I did
How
How
some
did you find out
research.
they were assholes?
Well, this is quite a situation you've created for yourself.
I get
Do
it.
a bit of research, talk to the people that come from Sigil. There are enough things with the name Crove to say that kind of a jackass. Now, can I get off of the ground? It's really cold down here.
Yeah, can we untie him? I think we're done with the whole hog tie thing.
Miss-
I don't know. He had
Like,
a mystery hammer coming out of somewhere. I don't know if I'm okay.
And if he brings the mystery hammer back out, I'll stab him into another dimension. It's fine.
Fair enough. Ren unties him.
right, so,
Oh.
have
But
you
how did you
ever
find out we
been
were here?
down where Crove is?
Hang on. How did you find out we were here? And who else knows you were coming this way?
No
and
one,
that we were here?
No one knows I came by myself. I knew because I could feel you.
Oh, that's weird.
You're like a
That is weird. I don't know if I like that.
I
Turn that
don't
off.
like that.
Which one of us specifically?
When you're all together, you kind of glow.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
We're all like glowy, weird things. Anyway,
Only when I'm looking for you, at least. He says as he's getting up from the ground, wincing and ow.
okay. So we all agree that the Realmics are fucking assholes and they should not be here. So, have you ever been down where Crove is? Because we have heard there's a device somewhere that can, help us deal with them, sort of make them into something better.
There's a way to get down there. I've seen it. Didn't go down myself. Don't know what you're talking about with the device, though.
Okay, that's fine. We'll see if it's there or not. Hopefully it is.
So here's the lowdown on our plan. You know
Mister's
how...
Sorry. Mister's gonna insight check him real quick to just make sure, like, what he's been saying about he hates these guys is the truth.
Okay.
Okay. she just wants to be sure, man. She's pretty sure, but you never know. People are deceptive. 24.
He seems like he's legit.
Okay. Yeah, Miss doesn't say anything, and just lets Ren say whatever.
So here's the lowdown on our plan. You know how there's the real Crove, who's an asshole, and the not so real Crove, who's, god of creation, craft, whatever, and everyone's like, ooh, it's a good idea. We want to make the asshole Crove into the fake Crove so that he's actually a good god. Realmic thing.
Basically, the more benign beliefs into what the Realmic actually will represent, instead of being selfish piece of shit like he is.
And you can do that.
Yes.
In theory.
In theory, there is a
In
device down there which will help us. Supposedly, we've got information about that. We have to see if it is in fact true.
See, the caveat is that in order to utilize the device and the impressing upon of will onto a Realmic using the device, one has to have been a champion of the Realmic.
Oh. 'Cause, 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 So we're the ones that can change this?
Yeah,
Right.
Hopefully.
that is the hope.
Okay.
And we're the only ones. Because it was attempted before by, well, the three magi,
The rulers
created
of
the world
Sigil now.
prior
Know
to
them?
the whole world exploding, information being lost, blah, blah, blah.
They tried it, it didn't work because they didn't have the blessing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Get it now. Cool.
So, would you like to
Can
help
I?
us with that?
Yeah, I've got no choice.
Basically-
If that's the way it's. Oh, God, I'm tired. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get Krov on our side, that's one more for us against a pantheon, you know?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Can I get some patching up? You notice that his wounds have knit shut more, but not fully.
Yeah.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's alright.
it looked really cool when we were running at one another like no one else saw, but it was pretty great.
I mean, I saw it from a distance. From one angle. Probably not the cool angle. Just sort of looked like you were running at each other.
Right.
I was doing math, I'm sorry, that wasn't an idiot noise.
Oh, okay.
How bad does he look?
I mean, he went down, so he looks.
Yeah, he was gonna die.
Yeah.
He got stabbed in the chest.
You got stabbed in the chest, melted by mist, whipped by Laffy a couple of times.
Oh, right. Well, she will do a Cure Wounds at 4th level, so
Okay, cool.
take care of the boy. Let's see.
The boy.
The boy. Doki doki.
Okay,
Nania,
cool.
please.
Yeah, you reach out and you did touch, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you
she'll
reach out and kind of
touch him.
put your hand on his arm, and there's this brief warmth that spreads from you to him, and he, oh, thanks.
Laffy is gonna begrudgingly do some magic too.
Yeah. Being this close, can she get a closer look at the pendant? Like if it kind of has a similar motif to the one she's been keeping?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
It's covered by his cloak still.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're not very good at being covert.
Nope.
Okay. Laffy, I imagine you, like, walk over and just kind of slap him on the back. Like, hey, buddy.
Laffy doesn't slap him because it's not a touch spell, but she does lob Cure Wounds at him.
Okay.
Just lob the divine energy.
Yeah. This, like, golden light comes out of you and into him. And oh, fuck. Whew, thanks. And he's still bloody, but he's, looks whole. Right, so, I'm Ardain, by the way.
Hello. Call me Mist.
I'm Laffy.
Uh-huh.
My name's Nania.
Mm-hmm.
Brannon.
Uh-huh.
Bran elbows Mist. Or not Mist, God, Ren.
Mist to be like,
Brain.
excuse you.
I'm reading and speaking at the same time, and it's never a good idea.
Fair.
And kind of squints at him like, Ren.
And Laffy gestures to say, and this is saying.
Hi.
And that's Faith, then.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. And Bran, he gives you, like, a double take, but doesn't say anything, just... So what's the plan
Bran
here?
just assumes it's because he's so pretty. That's what I think about.
My immediate thought was like, Dad? But
God, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Brad.
Oh.
It could be. Who knows?
We don't know.
Maybe Bran
We
was
don't know.
unsafe back in his
days.
days.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, what's the plan here?
Alright, so we have before been underneath the library somewhere, and there's a chamber, and there's a door. You said you can get us to it.
Yeah. It's
You know the way where we're not going to get melted by lava?
lava. Yes, I know the way.
Alright. Well, we're going to go there. That's the plan.
Wonderful. You just gonna follow me then? I don't really.
Probably.
Okay. Right. He turns and starts walking, looking behind his shoulder to like make sure that you guys are following.
Yeah, Mr. Following kind of glances at the others. But...
Yeah, Bran's just following. This guy has been assimilated into the party now.
yeah.
What's his name again?
Ardane.
Ardane. Ardane has joined the party. Would you like to choose a new nickname?
Yeah.
Ardane living in the city of Ardor.
I choose to name him Hammer Boy.
Mallet Man.
Ham man.
Hammer
So
Hammer time.
Ren, just like as they're all walking, Ren actually slips back. She's gonna go say like her goodbyes to Finley and Julian.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But we don't have to do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, Ren slips away, and you guys keep walking. And as you do, Ardane kind of falls behind a little bit too, and falls into line next to you, Bran. But then goes, just keep walking. I gotta talk to him.
Nafi, where are we going?
That way.
Mist's going with Laffy there.
Okay.
What are we talking to me for?
But she's totally listening to what they're talking about.
He's looking at you, Bran, and you know you're one of the children, right?
No. What children are we speaking of here?
Oh,
Unless you mean children of the Magi? Someone told me something to that effect once.
not quite. You really don't know?
Bran just shrugged. Not an idea.
Huh.
Sure you haven't got the wrong guy.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. You know you're he just kind of points to his head and makes like he's gesturing to his hair, and then he gestures to yours, and going a little gray there. You know that, right?
I mean, it happens.
You said your name's Bran, right?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Well, as far as I know, I'm from Sigil.
Yeah, so you're one of the architect's children.
Do you care to elaborate a little bit?
There's a whole thing. This is just based on what I learned from Crove. Taught me a bunch. I don't know why. There was this thing a long time ago to try and make it so people don't, you know. And I guess
You got something caught in your throat there.
Make it so people don't die.
Hmm.
They just stop aging. They go on, and it's said that some of the people that it worked on went to Sigil, and were there after it all got sealed up.
Hmm. Well, that would certainly be interesting if that were the case, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He just kind of pats you on the back, and you got about 20 more years. Enjoy them.
Brand just shrugs. Well, we'll see. I might not have another day depending on how this goes.
Yeah, fair enough. And he just looks at you one more time and jogs back up to the rest of the group, and... Right!
Miss was totally writing in her book that whole time.
Yeah, well, if he was super
Not at all.
listening in.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all nondescript either. It's just very obviously writing in her book.
Would human ears have been able to catch that?
Yeah, you could have heard enough.
Okay.
He just looks at you, Mist, wrinkles his nose, and... Right. Anyway, we'll be there in about an hour.
The impact of whatever this guy has said is just completely, like, hidden, by the way. Like, Bran is just as completely normal as ever. Like, there's no sign that he's bothered by what he said or, like, anything.
Oh.
Whatever Bran's feeling, it is very well buried.
Right. Okay, does anyone want to do anything during the hour travel?
I mean, eventually if they get far enough and Ren's not there, Miss is gonna say we should wait for Ren, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say at some point, Ren, if it's okay with you, you catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you catch up before too long,
Okay.
and rejoin the group.
Miss probably just asks a bunch of questions. Like-
Okay, he answers what he can, but he doesn't know a whole lot.
Alright.
About much of anything, really.
Like, he seemed to know a lot at first, and now he's just, nah.
He's got a very
About much
limited
of
knowledge.
anything. So, does that mean he's a dumbass? Or
Yeah, I mean, later
Make-
on, Bran is gonna have to, like, press him about...
Sheltered nobleman
Yeah.
is the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, Bran's gonna
Yes.
have to, like, try to get more answers out of him later and be like, alright, so where did you learn this? Who's the architect? What?
Okay, yeah.
Elaborate.
But Ren, yeah, you're right. It's a sheltered nobleman. He knows very specific things and very little else.
Yeah. Miss would ask at least, like, so Crove taught you a bunch of things.
Yeah, it's came to me in dream and just told me a lot of things, and I guess I just sort of retained it. Taught me how to do this, and he reaches his hand out to the side, and the warhammer drops into his hand. He's keeping it like at arm's length though, and looking back at you, Bran, kind of like, please don't stab me.
Bran makes no motion to stab.
Mist is just like, that's certainly something. Like, anything pertaining to, like, the Realmix at large beyond what you told us.
Just told me to wake him up. Sounds like he's got a different idea than what's happening, though. Maybe poor guy's
What
been
is
locked
his
down there
idea?
for a while. Oh, he just said go and wake him up, and I'll be given the favor of the architect.
Wait, so... Is he the architect?
Uh,
He's the architect, right?
he calls himself that, yeah. Says he's the builder, the architect, the great smith. All sorts of epithets.
Yeah,
A little self-important.
they do that,
Yeah.
even if they don't fit.
Anyway. So, you guys make the rest of the journey through small talk and not serious talk. Eventually, you do come upon the outskirts of the library or not library, the university. It's recognizable, but very much torn up. The once relatively old looking but sturdy buildings have collapsed in on themselves in some places. The big outer wall has been crumbled in some places. It all looks like it was destroyed by an earthquake, more or less. More so than like an assault. And he looks at you guys and, yeah, they evacuated when the demon thing started going down, but the buildings didn't really fare well.
Yeah, no, we know. It's good that they got out of there.
Yeah. Right. And he leads you guys over to the library, where you guys enter, and it is the same library you were in before, but abandoned. It is in better condition than the rest of the buildings that you passed but didn't go in. And there are still books on the walls, and there is the large statue that you originally saw that got pushed aside for you guys to head down into the sewer system and go to the Wyvern Nest. As he's going, he leads you guys over to that hole, and we're going to have to be careful going down. There's a pretty small passageway through the magma flow. It's big enough, but just don't touch the walls. Yeah?
Yeah, let's
Alright.
not touch the lava.
It's rock, you'll see, but the
Very
magma's
hot.
just behind the rock.
Hmm.
It's... I don't know how it works, just know that... Anyway, let's go. And he starts leading you guys down this passageway.
How old are you anyway?
Oh, what is age if not a number?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 20. Yeah.
Luffy's like 20, and she doesn't say anything.
Brenna's also like 20, and she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, Bran is also like 20.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
As he's going, you guys are heading down this passageway, and it is getting hotter and hotter, to the point where it's almost blisteringly hot. You're sweating pretty freely, and he's crouched down, and you do understand what he means when he said don't touch the walls. As you guys are going, it's about 10 minutes in that the walls are glowing red in some places, and if you listen hard enough, you can hear the soft sloshing noise. And it would be dark down here, save for the fact that there are little pinholes where there is bright red glowing lava pouring down into the dirt. And the whole thing kind of glows with this ominous red. And I need...
Bren has like tucked her cloak away in the bag of holding, and yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Mist is kind of fucked, but she totally she has like a thin layer of frost on herself. She cast the thing, and she's trying to keep cool despite the lava.
Saint is panting hard.
Oh no.
But Laffy and Saint are kind of the only two that aren't in immediate danger of touching the walls through height alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of you guys have to duck low sometimes. As you guys are going, he starts talking again, and so you said there was some device.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the bindings that he told me about.
Oh.
Hmm?
What is that?
There are these things in a room. They look kind of like stars on pedestals, like giant metal stars. From what he told me, they can be used to hold basically anything. It was a handy thing that he helped make. They're basically tethers that they basically make anything complacent. They're like a collar. They don't last long, but
Hmm.
Don't
Yeah.
last long. How long?
Oh, I don't know. He said it depends on the will of the individual and how hard they want out and how smart they are.
Oh. Did he say anything about, like, activating it?
No, you turn them on and it holds people down.
So anyone can turn them on?
Uh, yeah, as far as I know, didn't say anything about champions turning on the bindings.
I wonder.
Which is why it's weird when you said that the champion has to. It doesn't make any sense. Said
Maybe
that,
there's something else to it.
yeah, said that there were several of these built. Anyway, come
Where
on.
are the others?
Yeah,
He
are they
didn't
all
say.
here?
No, he said that they're scattered around. They were used for hunting, for threats, for various things. Again, this is all I was told. But they can
No,
hold
it's fine.
they can hold anything.
That's not where he's being held, is it? Some sort of thing similar to that?
No, from what I know, he's in his temple. He got
He's
sealed
stuck.
in there,
Okay.
which is why it's a little crazy we're going there, but hey.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess it is fine. Anyway, it's just up ahead. And you see up ahead of you that there's a bigger opening, and there's this bright red light streaming in. And he leads you guys through it, and immediately you are greeted with an interesting sight. Um, you pop out, and you are now where was once like a sewer system is now this wide chasm above you. You see a series of bridges, this interlocked all in front of you. Um, there's a door at the far end, but this looks like something had stretched apart and pulled all of this out, like something had opened up. Um,
Does it look anything like what Mist saw before?
no, this looks completely different.
Yeah, Mist is tilting her head.
Luffy takes one look at it and she's like, ugh, balls.
Yeah, this used to be the sewers under the university, but now it's this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, this doesn't look like the door that we were looking for before.
He turns and gestures behind you guys. You've all stepped beyond the tunnel that you were walking within. And he points behind you guys, and behind you is that doorway.
Oh, so wait, that was the doorway that was sealed
As far
before?
all you know is you came out of a tunnel.
Okay.
Behind you is the outline of a doorway that the tunnel popped out of.
Alright. So at any point did Mist see a sight that looked familiar?
No, you guys were just in a
Okay.
tunnel. You couldn't see anything.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. So Mist still looks confused.
he
It's
goes,
like, no, that doesn't look like it either.
well, this is it. This is apparently his big temple. Gotta cross through and find all of the rooms, and then find the big one.
I wonder if we'll have to fight anything, says Luffy as she just kind of ambles forward. Just
Yeah.
gonna go.
Oh,
Like-
probably.
Have you been here before? Do you know if there's anything else down here?
No, I didn't come down here. I was shown the way and was told that if I wanted to free him, I would have to come here and unlock the door.
Okay.
And above you guys, you do see open sky very far above you. Like, very, very far. It's just kind of this thin line of light. And beneath you, there is a river of molten lava. And he just starts wandering across one of the bridges that's in front of you guys. And as he steps onto it, it sways a little bit, and he's like, "Ah, fuck." This is great, isn't it, guys? Fantastic.
You've never
Perfect.
been on a proper adventure before, have you?
No, I mean, yeah,
Oh.
I'm a skilled adventurer.
Oh dear.
Feel like you're probably more a craftsman,
I was going to school here, actually.
a student.
Yeah,
What was your major?
alchemy, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, didn't ever think I'd be swinging around a hammer, casting spells.
Well, maybe after all of this, you can go back to alchemy.
Yeah, the goal is to kind of return things to normal.
Good. It's good. Normal's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
if it makes you feel better, if there's a fight, you can just stand away from it.
that's good to know. Yeah. Mm,
Yeah, we're more than capable of probably handling anything down here.
good.
I mean, he knows.
Um, yeah, a little bit. As you guys are going, he's still leading you along. This isn't. It's not like a temple in the traditional sense necessarily. There's no like big pillars. It's a lot of small pockmarked rooms in the side of cliff faces and bridges that lead across them. Um, there's really nothing interesting in a lot of these rooms. You pass through some of them, and there are clear signs of what was once worship, like idols, um, small like prayer rugs or rotted away prayer rugs. Maybe some quarters. You think you're not sure. You passed by like cuts in the wall that look like they could have been where people slept. You pass through a room that has a lot of tools. They're all very old and rusted. And there's like half finished constructs that look like they were going to be golems, perhaps? Or like suits of armor. It's hard to tell. It's old and some of it's already falling apart. And Ardain, for the most part, has fallen into silence as he walks around. Occasionally, he tugs at the pendant around his neck and starting to look nervous as he goes. He looks back to you guys and like, this is normal, right? Like, nothing's hitting us or trying to stop us.
Well, do you feel anything weird aside from nervous?
Uh, no, I guess not. Maybe, well, just nervous. Yeah.
Okay, then I don't think so. Mista's actually gonna use Eldritch Sight and look around for any signs of magic, possibly divine, if she can even see that.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh boy. 24.
You are actually able to see golden red threads of magic winding their way through rooms like it's leading you along almost. Like it's laying out a path.
Okay, are they? Do they so happen to be following that?
Yes.
Okay, this sort of points up at it. Not that anyone else can see it. It's like, well, we are certainly following a path of some sort. There's like golden red magic threads all along the way we've came, and I guess where we're going too.
Awesome.
But
Yeah.
There's no alternate paths that they could be taking, right?
No, not really. You get the sense, since you guys have been walking for probably about 25, 30 minutes now through this area, this is a place that banked more on sheer length rather than like confusing corridors for anybody. This was just, it's kind of long, more so than it
Yeah,
is
well,
confusing.
if he's like, there's one direction and it's forward. I mean, we just keep walking. It's gonna be a slog, and we're gonna hate it, and that's how it's gonna go.
Well, at least it's nice and simple.
Yeah.
So far, perhaps.
Yeah, he told me that everything can be boiled down to simplicity. There's complications or for other things that come after. Creation is about taking the simple things and putting them together. and letting that become complexity.
Hmm.
So, like, I mean, I guess you could see it looking around here, right? It's all simple. It's one room, one walkway, but you put it all together and it's one big confusing looking mess.
Kind of boring, though.
Yeah, I got the sense Crow wasn't exactly creative.
Ironic.
Hey,
Little bit.
you don't have to be creative to create.
Eh.
Arguably.
It doesn't take a genius to stack blocks.
Well, if no one stacked the blocks before, then that's different, I suppose.
Maybe his creativity was in something else. Who knows?
Did he ever mention anything about destroying things too?
Uh, yeah, that's how I knew that waking up was bad. You know,
Yeah.
you can only make a sword so long as you have metal. So you need to, when you're out of metal, you melt down the sword, and yeah,
Right. Well, that's good. At least he mentioned it.
yeah. Seems like he didn't really understand the concept of when a sword is good enough, you keep it that sword.
I'm surprised that he had that kind of transparency. Cast didn't
No.
tell me shit.
Leander was weirdly manipulative, but ended up telling the truth when he really didn't need to. So I don't know. Maybe they just. I mean, they've been detached from other entities for a long time. Maybe they don't really know how they work anymore.
That's fair. And I guess I didn't really talk to Cass herself. She had her secretary do it.
Yes, didn't really seem to know what was going on either.
Huh, I
Didn't
was
even
gonna
know
have
the
a
temple was
secretary.
inside out.
Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't technically a secretary, but it was basically.
Okay, yeah.
And Rails is just an asshole, so. Not that I spoke particularly to him. It. Them.
How about you, Ganther? How's she?
I don't know.
Huh, good. Champion that didn't get to speak to her fucking Relmic. I guess that's a good thing, right?
Well,
Don't gotta care. Just know you gotta stop it.
You know,
I'm not
that might
feeling-
be coming eventually.
Maybe.
You aren't.
Actually,
No.
do you know anything about other followers of Crove going after followers of Gyantha? Were they trying to do what you were trying to do?
I hired them.
So it was you.
They weren't.
Luffy kicks him.
Ah, fuck! What was that?
Wait!
You
Wait!
made my life so difficult.
No. And Ren, like, stops the party. He exploded! Into goop!
He did what?
Yeah, what was that about?
He did what? I did.
Okay, so there was a force outside that made sure that, you know, once we captured them or whatever, they just kind of went crazy and then exploded.
That wasn't me. I don't
Insight
have.
check.
Okay.
I mean, she kind of believes him just because, you know, but listen, just in case.
Yeah.
I
This
keep,
point-
Natural fucking 20!
I keep briefly like cutting out, and I heard nothing except insight check, and
That's all
like
you
that's
really
what I
needed
came
to
back
hear.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
He certainly doesn't seem deft enough to
Yeah.
think that far ahead.
Alright. Yeah. Miss just squints at him real hard and then sort of nods. Yeah, no, he didn't know anything.
Yeah, see? She knows.
That's really weird. So did you hired them? Did they go anywhere else before?
Not that I know of. They were supposed
Did
to do
you
a job.
tell them to go and like
I told
blow
them
up
to go
the
and
the temple?
I just told them to go and try and stop things. That's it.
Okay, well there were a bunch of sick and hurting people there that were being healed, so not the best plan.
He stops mid-step and is like, huh. Well, greater good and all, right?
No,
No.
not really.
Well, no one. It all worked out, right? Yeah. See?
Misters, I'm convinced. Just,
Do you?
did you have any more people that you sent to other places?
No. Kind of ran out of money.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, depending on who you ask. Then he stops and. I think we're close.
Mist kind of side glances the others for a sec.
I think we're close.
So do we want to have a short sit down before we go in, or?
Yeah,
Possibly.
uh, let's sit for a minute or two, yeah? Like, just catch our breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Collect your thoughts. We don't know what's going to happen from here on out.
good. Yeah.
Are you all right?
Just a little jittery, Don't know what's coming. Only imagine it's bad. Yeah.
Okay, so just let us know if you start to feel anything weird beyond nervous.
Ren is studying this kid.
Okay.
Kid is the same age as her.
Yeah, this kid. But like, she's giving this kid like the look over that she gave Nania a long time ago, like the "oh dear, you're not ready for this" kind of look over. Nania probably knows this look intimately, and she's like, "Oh,
Yep, this poor boy. Poor sweet summer child.
He leads you guys into a room, and it has a few like old chairs, like a desk of some sort, just various bits and baubles strewn about. The stonework is reddish, though. It looks like it was kind of made out of clay. In fact, most of this area has this weird reddish hue to it. Like most of the stone, it looks like it was all carved out more so than like built. And he sits down and I'm just gonna sit here for a minute, yeah?
sure."
Yeah.
Cool.
Mist is also gonna sort of take whatever would count as a short rest. She's doing it.
Okay. Well, while we take a short rest, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be back in, what, 5 minutes ish?
Sure.
Somewhere around there.
Okay, let's try and head back because we still got a little bit of ways to go. Alright, we'll be back shortly, Internet.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Alright, Internet, we be back
Hey.
for
Hey.
this
Hello.
mess. Where we left, you guys were sitting in a room with Ardane and yourselves, close to what he called the room, where he acknowledged that, what your goal is you're coming up upon soon. You've taken a short rest, so gain the
Well,
benefits of that.
before Miss takes a short rest, she's gonna do a thing
Okay.
real quick. She's gonna use the spell sending and send a message to Enla.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, she's gonna convey that there shouldn't be any more attackers from the same source. Is everything fine there? And she should be able to reply. So,
Okay. Well, the reply is not immediately forthcoming.
okay.
Though, um, Ardane gets up and brushes himself off and then looks at you, Bran, and... come here.
Why?
Just come here.
Bran just slowly stands up and is like, alright, what are we doing?
Just stand right there. And he pulls out a small feather and holds it up to like his lips and starts murmuring against him. And he just kind of stands there for like a minute, murmuring into it, and then he
Bran's
leans
just
over
like,
and taps you in the forehead with the feather, Bran. And you now have the benefits of foresight.
oh boy.
Yep.
Oh god.
Limited ability to see into the immediate future. For the duration, the target cannot be surprised and has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration. The duration's 8 hours.
Whenever we're gonna fight, let me at him.
The spell immediately ends if you cast it again before its duration ends. So there you go.
Yeah, Miss probably saw some shit, and she's like, well...
I almost
that
took
was
foresight.
Wait, isn't that a ninth level spell?
something.
He's level 17.
Kind of a pansy for level 17.
Yeah, you
I
know.
mean, listen,
Nania's a
he's a
pansy.
warlock. He just got this shit, and he doesn't necessarily know what's going on, but he's got it. So.
Pretty much.
He also
Yeah.
got attacked by like
Spell.
3 different people who are
No, but
all
he could,
cooler than him.
Yeah,
he could have
he,
used a ninth level spell?
Yeah.
Like,
Blah blah blah. Warlocks get one and only that one, and they can never change
Oh.
it.
Yep.
well, that sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah, yeah. He has
Look, at least
foresight.
you get ninth level
That's it.
spells staring at fucking arcane cat. God, it's such a garbage class. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
Bren, you know how
this-
foresight.
Miss
oh
kind
right.
of blinks and is like, well, that was a strong spell that you just cast there.
Yeah, figured might as well use it now. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Bran's just kind of like, he's like, look, anytime someone does something, he like looks at them like he's having a sense of deja vu, and it's bothering the crap out of him for a little bit.
He's got the Sharingan.
Like he's seeing people do things seconds before they do it, and he's just like, what the fuck's going on? Ah.
Bran starts messing with him on purpose, like doing the same thing twice in a row. But he actually sees it 4 times in a row.
Oh.
Bran immediately like quickly catches on and just ignores her.
You think with foresight too would be like for like a round you're disoriented. You got to get used to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Ardane stands up and kind of, all right, let's go. And he heads off out of the room and across another bridge. And as he's walking, you guys see that it does open up into a large cavernous area in front of you. He's like, all right, here we go. He steps past and is like, oh, huh,
What?
hmm.
You feel something.
No, I'm seeing something.
Oh.
And he steps through and you guys see that there are small walls about 10 feet high on either side of you. They're crumbled in some places. And in those places, you can see that you are actually, like, there's no longer a river of lava before you, but it's just a floor of lava. Like, as far as you can see on either direction below you guys, there's just lava. I need you all to make perception checks.
Oh boy.
Okay. Is this a thing I get advantage on?
Um,
Or was it just,
God damn it. Sorry, let me pull it back up real quick. I clicked off of something I didn't want to. It is an ability check, so yeah.
okay.
Alright, in front of you guys, you do see that there is this there are these walls on either side of you, and ahead of you, you see that it opens up. And at the end of the corridor, you see that it does turn into a much larger room, and you see something very large at the other end of the room. And behind it, you see you see a wall behind that thing, but in front, you just see this giant shape.
Is there any, like, magic coming from that thing?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
What's
What
happening?
kind of magic?
Oh,
What is
yeah, you guys have entered you guys have stepped into a hallway that has relatively low walls. It's about 10 feet high on either side. It's crumbled out. You can see that there is lava beneath you, and it's no longer just a river. It is like you're in the middle of a lava pool, almost. Ahead of you, you can see something very large blocking your vision of something, whatever's farther down. Mist, it is... I mean, it is a lot of magic that is meant to move something.
Wait, meant to move something?
Yeah, I forget what the school of magic would be, but it's, like conjuration magic almost.
Is there any way to tell what the big thing blocking
it's
us
not-
is?
But it's not divine.
Oh no, it's divine.
Okay. Yeah, Mist
It's
sort of
it is
gestures.
mostly arcane though.
Okay.
Does it look like a person? Does it look like a rock? Like, what's the deal?
Laffy, if you want to know more, make an investigation check, or say you're gonna head further down the hallway.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna make an
before
investigation check, is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. You kind of squint and duck your head and get a better view of it, and it is a massive statue.
Okay, Laffy's like, well, it says a statue.
Yeah, Mist is just like, it is extremely magical. I think it's conjuration. Most of it's arcane, but some of it's divine.
Ren's gonna start walking.
It's meant
Okay.
to move something?
Well then,
Um...
Ren, I need
Ren,
you all.
Ren was listening.
I
but-
need you all to roll initiative.
Oh my
You don't
god!
need us all to roll initiative.
I
fuck
super
off.
do.
Ren?
Oh my.
Jesus.
Okay.
19.
Rennie.
Oh, we need to do a roll off because
Oh.
we both got 19.
Oh, I got 15.
Yeah, she got
Three of
15.
you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Ren. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Ren and Laffy. Okay. So
We're real trying there. Real trying.
where's Brad's? There it is.
We can roll well on anything except initiative.
Okay. Well then, I feel really cramped up here for some reason tonight.
Hmm.
Boop.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to fight a statue. We don't even have the device that we're looking for.
All right, you guys step on into the room. Put yourself in marching order, please.
I mean, Ren went
I
ahead.
mean, Ren's ahead.
Luffy's
so-
probably a little bit
Shadow of the
behind.
Colossus music.
Yeah, Mist could just look over Laffy's head, so
I
it's
guess
fine.
Ren's like right here.
Okay. If that is as far as
Put
What?
our little friend further back. We don't want him in the.
where did you? Oh, there he is. He is actually right there behind you, Bran, though. All right. As you guys step forward, you hear this awful crunching and grating noise. And you see that this massive statue was just standing there frozen until you stepped closer. And its head moves up. And there's this just loud cracking noise as it begins to move. And just ages of dust and sediment fall off of it to the side, scattering to the ground. As it just wakes up, its eyes burst into two pinpoints of blue, and it just turns to look at you guys.
Going to take it that's there to keep us out.
Ren, it's your turn.
Go get him, Ren.
Mrs.
Getting a
Can they
sense of
talk? Or
Maybe you'll get sucker punched by this statue too.
Oh my god.
Mist would be looking at Ardane like, did you expect this to be here?
Oh, no, I did not.
That's not necessarily very nice, welcoming entity.
I don't think that we were expecting welcoming.
I mean, why is it attempting to keep us? Assuming it's attempting to keep us out, which it looks like it's attempting to keep us out. But I mean, if Grove wanted to be released, then who built this?
Probably whoever locked him up.
By the way, this thing's like 40, 50 feet tall.
Oh.
Good.
Well, what's this over here?
You can make a perception check. You'll actually have to get closer though.
Actually, hang on.
You have line of sight issues on it right now.
Oh,
That-
yeah,
that
those
wall
walls
is-
are 10 feet up.
Yeah, they're
right?
about 10 feet up.
Yeah.
How high is? I mean, obviously the ceiling's high enough for this thing, but how high is it? overall?
You'll be able to make a perception check if you'd like on your turn.
Friend's gonna go
Okay.
check it out.
Okay.
What is it?
If you'd like to make an investigation check. Okay. You kneel down while trying to stay out of the direct gaze of this thing. Its head is slowly scanning across you guys. You kneel down over to this thing, and it is a pooled series of chains. There's a cage in the middle, but the cage is kind of bent over on its side, twisted and dented. And this chain looks like it was wrapped around it to hold it up, and something caused it to fall, so this chain fell and just kind of spooled around. It is very thick and very heavy, though.
Okay. Ren's looking like she's hefting some of the chain links. Like, can she drag them?
Yeah, she could drag them. It would make you move at half speed.
Okay. Okay. In that case, she's gonna finish her move over here, and bonus action hide because she's out of line of sight. I think, assuming she's using that wall as like a cover area. Does that work?
Yeah, that works, because it's still like, 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, Laffy, it's your turn.
Oh, I have an idea, but no. Oh.
What?
Yes. Well, Alright. Luffy's gonna go. She's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. She's gonna see. That's just in plain sight, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't see Ren. She doesn't even know that Ren ran over there.
Ren like whispers into the communicator like, I have a plan. I'm hoping we can trip it into the lava using this chain. I'm just hoping that it's, trippable.
Do you want someone to grab Zia's sides? That way we can hold it taut?
Perhaps. I'm thinking more we're gonna have to run around its ankles.
Oh,
Make
well, we
sure
could
it
probably
actually-
do that in less time if there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
Wait. We could do that, but could I cast fly on all of us so we don't fall in the lava? This thing kicks that chain. You're gonna be in trouble.
Yes, thing might be heavy enough to, just drag you all with it.
That's true, but I'm gonna go hide. And so Luffy goes. She goes to go hide.
Okay. Nenia, it's your turn.
Wait, do I have to roll to hide?
Oh, yeah. Roll your stealth, sorry. I thought you were just, getting out of the way, not actually hiding.
No, she's hiding.
Okay.
I mean, she didn't roll right.
Okay. And by the way, there's, the parts that you guys are up against, there's no wall there. It's just a straight drop down into lava.
That's why Ren wants to drop him into the lava, because there's no wall
Okay, yeah, just making sure you know.
on the other side there. Yep.
Mista's afraid of the lacking of walls in the lava right there. She doesn't like it.
Okay. Nenia, it's your turn.
Oh. Oh boy. Well, she's gonna wait for what Mist wants to do with casting, but she is gonna try to, not touch the wall, but kinda try to make herself harder to see where she's standing, not flat up against the wall, but kinda...
Okay.
If it looks like Nenia's gonna wait for Mist, if she looks over at Mist, meaningfully, Mist is gonna be like, you should go where the others are. I can only do this at close range.
Oh, alright. Okay. And, well, she's going to... It's hard to see squares. She'll do her best to mosey on closer to everybody else. Or where Luffy and Ren have gone.
I recommend using the ruler tool if you aren't sure where squares are, because it'll automatically do them, and then, yeah. Yeah, squares get hard to do when the maps get colorful.
Okay. Oh, well, she can't go very far anyway. Well, she's gonna try to just go up. Well, she's gonna go up to where the wall ends.
Okay.
For now.
You
to get her
double
bearings.
move.
Oh.
Yeah, you can turn your action into a move.
Oh.
Yeah, or take the dash action, I guess is the proper term.
Okay, well, she'll do that. That's 6, right?
Yep, 60.
Sure. Alright, well, okay. So she'll mosey on up to Luffy then. Sorry.
Okay.
Things. Oh god.
You stay low and kind of skitter your way along.
No wall. Fantastic. She'll try not to climb to Luffy.
Alright, Bran, it's your turn.
Brad first pulls out his communicator. Do you want me to play bait?
Please, I was just about to say we're going to need one.
Well, I'm on it.
Alright, well, do you want fly first?
Brad just shrugs.
I think that would be wise, honestly.
Well, we all gotta be moving close to one another anyway, so let's just get in formation.
Actually, Brad's pretty close. Just to get its attention, Bran is going to cast prismatic spray in its direction.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Mrs.
Boy.
What the fuck?
What's wrong with hurting it?
Oh my god. Well, then it's gonna start attacking them.
Well, it's already probably going to start attacking them.
You don't know that.
It has to roll a dex saving throw.
Oh my god.
Okay. 23.
It actually passes.
Okay.
So it takes half as much damage. So let me roll
How
my
is he
D8.
so fast?
What color does he get?
It's a monk statue.
It's a reroll. Oh no, he gets struck by 2 rays. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
What happens if? Okay, I see. What? Oh man, we're getting like. Hang on.
Is Bran just shooting gay at him now?
Pretty much.
God.
Hold on a second.
Throwing the
Rolled a-
rainbow. right at
Rolled
him.
a 6.
Taste the
which is a
rainbow.
complicated one.
The Care Bear stare!
I love prismatic spray.
I was so messed up when I learned that it was actually called the Care Bear stare.
Jesus.
Yeah, you stare out your belly button.
Yeah!
Well, 6 was useless because it saved
Okay, so what are you doing here?
damage. Hang on. Takes half that
Okay.
in poison damage.
Okay. Wow, I can't do math at 17. Okay. Yeah, you put your hands out in front of you, and this green beam shoots out and just sprays over it, and there's this awful hissing sound as it collides with the stone and eats away at it somewhat. Mist, it's your turn.
Mist looks back at Saint and is like, Saint, can you fly yourself? Or
He gives a little nod.
My God.
okay.
If it
Alright.
had failed that fucking save, Indigo would have been amazing.
Turns itself stone.
It has to make 3 Constitution saving throws,
Jesus.
and if it has to succeed 3 times to break free. But if it fails 3 times before it succeeds 3 times, it's permanently turned to stone and is petrified.
Well,
I don't know
I
how.
mean-
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm really sad that he saved that. I don't know how that would have worked, but
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
Mist, what are you doing?
yeah, Mist looks over at Ardain and he's like, please get up close to the others. And
Uh-huh.
Mist, she's gonna go up there. I don't know how. Let's see, how far up can she go before she teleports? Yeah, she's gonna go up there and teleport to get to everyone, since
Okay.
that's a bonus action.
Okay.
And she's gonna. Can she hold her spell action until they get close so she can cast Fly on all of them? Is that how that works? I don't know.
You have to hold your turn for a specific action, so who would you want to wait to get close?
Well, probably Ardain, because Bran's all the fucking way over there. She can't reach him.
Okay. Your initiative is now after his, then.
Oh, so it, like, permanently switches?
Yep.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yep, when you hold your action, that is the turn you begin to occupy.
Oh, well, alright.
Yep. Okay, well, it's Big Boy's turn, and he is going to come... He's gonna come right up. Just come right here, and is this close enough?
Miss gestures closer.
Alright, he burns his action to come a little bit closer.
Okay. Because it's a touch spell.
Oh,
so...
okay. Okay.
Yeah, she casts Fly on all of them.
Alright, you've all got Fly turned on.
Yeah.
Hella. He can finally fly.
Yeah. She's like, now we can keep away from the lava.
don't worry about Bran. He's got the Sharing going.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, well then, it is its turn. And Bran, it's looking at you.
Brad bangs his rapier against his shield.
There's a loud as it begins to move, and boom, 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 and comes right up to you, Bran.
Brad's
Ooh.
feeling a little bit of regrets. But
And
doesn't
brings,
it doesn't show on the surface.
lifts one of its giant fists, and just, without any hint of stopping, his fist comes down at you. It is not quick, but scary.
Jesus.
God. First one misses. You dodge out of the way of the first one. Then his other fist comes down. It misses too. It just, you dodge out of the way. It's going to burn a legendary action to try and get you again.
Oh my god.
No.
Bring it.
All right, that is a 28 to hit.
Let's see.
Oh
No,
my
Brand defensive duelists that shit.
Okay, does that bring you up to 28?
It does.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
What the
Nice,
fuck?
nice, nice.
Okay, yeah, your Sharingan. You almost dodge it a second too late, but you bring up your shield and just bring it up just enough to allow the momentum to push you underneath the fist as it tries to crash down on top of you. Ren, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, now Ren can fly.
Yup.
It's like a 60-foot fly speed.
I think so. Let me look. Yep. 60-foot fly speed.
Okay, well, Ren's gonna pick up the chain, and she's gonna go 30 feet.
But that's why I was like, I'm so still
Like,
curious
yeah,
about
so
what
she
the
can-
heck ceiling is.
She goes like 30 feet around him and ends up over there
Okay.
with the chain in tow. And, you know what? Fuck it. She burns her second like move speed.
Mm-hmm.
And wraps it all the way around and ends up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 behind it. So it's sort of like looped around.
Okay, let me...
She hasn't like it's not attached to anything or anyone yet though. It's just looped around loosely.
Right.
You expect the smack.
Sorry, hold on. Alright, how did you do it?
So like starting on this side, she's basically looped it around going behind him. So like this way. And then she ended up over here. And then she went back through like around the front again to end up where she is now.
So like that, kind of.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
No, okay, that's not gonna work.
No, hang on, hang
Let
on.
me do a thing.
Here, I'll show you I forgot there was a draw tool. Can you erase that? Yeah, okay. So she went from where she was here. There. My
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
yeah.
gray.
Yeah, no,
So
it'll...
she went
it'll
around
it'll
like
go
that, and then like she's over here now.
in it. Okay, yeah. Okay, that works.
Okay.
Alright, that's your turn. Laffy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, can Luffy take the rest of the chain and kind of do the same thing but in the opposite direction? That way the chain is like taut and not loose.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. I don't know. That's gonna. I don't know where that would put her exactly. Like around here, I guess.
Where?
Like here or something.
If you do that, you would provoke opportunity attack.
Sure. Like Luffy gives a shit.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh
Ren
my God.
totally provoked opportunity attacks then, because she did the same thing.
No, you just kind of moved around it, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you stayed within its
Buffy's
threat.
moving around it too.
It's when you.
He's doing the same thing.
Oh, right. Okay, I thought you moved a square past it. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So you grab the chain and you both try to hold it fairly taut.
Uh,
Is that your turn?
we do try. She
Yeah,
does
you
try.
guys are trying. Nenia.
Weenie team's gonna try to do a contest of strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nenia, it's your
Team
turn.
Weenie for the win.
Actually, wait, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I have a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Can I just...
Do you want a hunter's market?
No, I kind of want to hit it.
Oh my god.
You
Look.
don't.
There's a reason for this. There's a reason for it.
I don't think you have a bonus action to hit.
I have multi-attack.
That only takes effect if you use the attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that it then?
That is it then.
All right, Nenia.
Oh boy, what can she do?
Hide.
Besides watch in horror
Yeah.
at this idea.
She
And
can
try-
fly.
She can
Yeah.
fly!
Fly away, Nenia.
No, that's not brave. Oh.
Protect Brand.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, she's going to do that. I'm going to send let me measure. I'm going to spend a sorcerer point to turn guidance into a dead spell and reach out for Bran and cast guidance on him. Which, before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of his choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. The spell will end after.
Okay. Bran, you've got that then.
What was the spell name? Sorry.
I'll guidance. I'll link it in the
I'm
chat.
just gonna ask spellbot.
Okay.
Okay. Just in case Brand needs to help with his strength check.
Or something, yeah.
Jesus.
That's it for now. No, yeah, she'll stay put for now.
Okay. Well then, it is Ardane's turn. And he sees what you guys are trying and acknowledges it, thinks it's a good idea, but then he sees Bran and runs up next to you, Bran.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Brand just gives it
It's
this
just
look
like-
like, man, I got this.
Yeah,
and
just looking at him like, oh boy, you
the-
gotta be careful.
the
kid.
heavy warhammer drops into his hands, and he looks at you, Bran, and nods like he's nodding in solidarity over something. And the warhammer's head begins to glow with a greenish swirl. He pulls it back to try and take a swing, but also has to move a bit closer to do so. And does miss. Miss. He misses with both of his attacks, and they both connect, but they don't seem to do anything. And the giant monster just turns to look at him. Mist, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. Mist kind of says over the communicators, and she's like, which way do you want this thing to fall?
Into the lava, ideally.
So, okay, not where the change came from, the other direction then.
From us.
Alright, so Mist is gonna... She's gonna fly. She's gonna fly up here. She's... let's see, how far was that? She's like... She went completely diagonal, so she's as high up as she can be right now.
Okay.
and she's like, "Are you good with that chain?"
Ren, Laffy.
Yeah.
Oh, good with the chain.
Are we good with the chain?
I mean, we're about as good with the train as we're gonna be.
Yeah, really.
Well, if they confirm that Mista's gonna do a thing and she's gonna try to knock it over.
Okay.
So she's trying to push it this way. But yeah, she's gonna do Eldritch Blast a bunch of times and see if she can push that thing over. Like, as far as she can.
At least maybe apply enough force to, like, push it against the chain and have it trip.
Yeah, something or
Yeah.
other.
What's
Like,
that feature
it's
called
gonna
again? Is that Eldritch
Um,
Smite?
No. Let me look for it real quick, because I never remember what it's called. Shit. I hid it somewhere because I just know what it does. Repelling Blast.
Okay.
There is no weight limit, it's just... It moves. So, let's see. I gotta see if I hit it first. Cantrips.
Huh.
So she can do this 4 times. Perfect.
The fact that that has no weight limits
It's
really...
pretty
Yeah,
sick.
it's a little weird.
That's
I
great.
It's
Yeah.
a thing that I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, you
no,
have-
I mean, yeah.
Like a certain thing for it, but yeah.
Max can apply it however he wishes.
I'm gonna apply it as the rules say it.
So let's see.
Granted, 10 feet isn't huge for a creature this big.
Yeah.
No, but the goal isn't to just push it off, it's to trip it so it falls.
Yeah. No. But yeah, no, I was like, 10 feet's a lot, but no, it's... Yeah. I mean, technically, that's like, what, full 40 feet if you hit with all 4?
Yeah, that's she's hoping. Alright, so here's the first one, here's the second one, here's the third one, here's the fourth one.
Of course, that's right when my phone goes to sleep.
Oh no.
Okay. The first 3 hit.
Okay. So that's 30 feet. And let's see how much damage it does. Do. 3. That would be 3d. Just gonna. 17 damage.
And Laffy and Ren, I need you to make strength checks.
Yeah, I know.
Good fucking luck.
Yeah, right!
I don't want to make a strength check.
I mean, technically, it would go in the lava. Oh no!
The blast
Oh my
hit it,
God.
just
Oh my god.
each one pushes it back, and immediately the chain jerks, and it threatens to take your hands with it, so you both let go, and with a loud chink, and then it slithers past and nearly beans you, Bran, and the thing moves, it hits
Like,
this
Bran
wall,
just, like,
and the wall
brings his-
stops it.
Oh really? Shit!
It cracks
No.
down that wall.
Oh my god.
Got hit with another repelling blast.
Fair. I mean, she hit it enough times to push it in there, but if she hit the wall, then she's gonna have to
Max, sometimes I wonder why you put lava in fights. You had to have known that we were gonna try to put this thing in lava, right?
Gee, it's
Like,
almost like that's a mechanic I wanted you to do.
okay.
It's not like I put a chain here.
Because the last time that we had
Unfortunately.
lava and an
Yeah,
enemy,
man.
you were like, that wasn't supposed to
Unfortunately,
happen.
you counted on, like, anyone in this party having, like, greater strength than
you
a
know.
toddler.
There are things you could do. Alright, Mist, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Well, guess
basically.
what? You pissed it off.
No.
So it has ignored you, Bran, and it's going to boom.
Brand's got
Boom.
attack of
Boom.
opportunity. At least.
Yeah, the three of you guys get
Yeah,
Bran,
we are.
Bran does. You guys are technically inside of it, so
So wait, does only
yeah.
Bran get it?
No, all of you guys get opportunity attacks. Why not? I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Thank
Second
God
one
for
hits. Second one hits for you, Bran. Laffy, that misses.
You might want.
Ren, you gonna take it?
Yeah, Ren's gonna take it.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out my buffs to hit. Oh my
Miss
god.
has
Miss. So Bran's the only one that hits.
Mist cast the thing on herself earlier. Would that still be around?
What did you cast? You didn't say it, so.
I said that she got like this sheen of frost over her, or that she did
Oh,
armor bag this earlier.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. You had to announce what you cast, and
We took a short rest anyway.
oh yeah, you did take a short rest too.
Does that dispel thing?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to
Fair.
drop your concentrations and stuff. All right, so Bran, you do damage to it. It doesn't seem to take note of it. You just kind of slash and hack out a part of stone. Missed. It's gonna reach up. One fist
You ever-
cocks back.
Okay,
You ever
Mist
seen a
is gonna.
fly get hit with a fly swatter?
Oh my god, Mist is actually gonna do a thing. Let's see, what is it? She's gonna do a thing that I've never had her do before.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, if it makes an attack roll, it has disadvantage on that roll.
Why?
Entropic Ward. At 6th level, you learn to magically ward yourself against attack and to turn an enemy's failed strike into good luck for yourself. When a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. If the attack misses you, your next attack roll against the creature has advantage if you make it before the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
She's
has.
like, she's trying to protect herself. She's like, oh fuck, shit. So there's
Okay.
probably like.
So
weird
it's gonna
energy to make it harder to find her.
So
or
it has
something.
disadvantage on its attack.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
Bonk.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. You take 21 points of blunt damage and 22 points of radiant damage,
Jesus Christ.
and you are now grappled.
Oh my god, it grabbed her?
Yeah, it grabbed you.
Oh god, okay. She's like, fuck shit!
You just got swatted like a fly, and it grabbed you. And it's holding on to you. And with its other fist, Ren, it's spinning to look at you.
Wait, Shadow of the Colossus music. I know what to do.
Oh my god.
Ren, it's gonna cock its other fist back.
Uh-huh.
22 to hit?
Oh, I can actually do something to hang on.
Okay.
Make it miss that. Hang on. Gonna use defensive duelist to give
Okay.
myself +6, and that puts me at 23.
Okay. It's going to use a legendary action to heal itself.
Oh my god.
Mist, you feel a surge of energy pulse through it, and that's it. You just feel that surge of energy.
This statue ain't got no business healing itself.
Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. So clearly, more drastic action. And more fucking leverage. How long is this chain?
It was long enough for you to do that, but you don't have an accurate total without, like, putting some thought and time into it.
Okay. Well, in that case, she's gonna fly by the seat of her pants as she normally does.
Okay.
So, what she's gonna do is she's gonna take the chain and she's gonna like wrap it around like a bandola,
Okay, so she has
Like,
to go
so-
down and pick the chain up.
Pick the chain up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, is the lava like?
Bandola.
Is this bridge? Is that the wrong word?
Bandola is an instrument.
I know what you mean.
A bandolier?
Bandolier, thank you.
Really fucking confused there.
I don't even think bandola is an instrument. Really.
No, it totally is. It's
Anyway.
it's like a lube. We'll look it up later.
All right. Is this bridge like suspended above the lava?
As
Or is it, like,
near
at
as you
level?
can tell, it is above the lava. Oh no, yeah, it's above the lava.
Okay. About how far down is the lava?
That would require a check to get an accurate total, but far enough is what you can tell just by
Okay.
looking at it.
But that's all she needs.
Yeah.
Far enough. All
And
right.
by far
Wrap-
enough, I mean like it's a scary fall to think about.
Yes. She's got fly, so she doesn't have to worry about that right now. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna wrap it around like a bandolier,
Okay.
okay, and then she's gonna fly under the bridge.
Do you have the
I
move?
figure she doesn't. That she has like 60 feet of movement carrying the thing, but
Right.
I figure she doesn't have enough to get all the way under with her.
Yeah, no.
So she's like under it right now, like in the middle where she is, kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Ren
Okay.
just watches Ren go over the side of the bridge and she's like, oh god, whatever she's doing, I hope it fucking works.
Actually, hold on.
Sure.
Mist,
Yeah.
I need you to roll Constitution saving row.
Fair.
Yep. I was like, wait a minute, fly is concentration.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
She's got advantage though.
Though, I will say, if this fails, you won't
Ren
fall
won't
in.
have-
Yeah,
yeah.
you won't have
Yeah.
done
Yeah,
that.
that wouldn't have. It
Funniest
would have.
fucking thing ever.
No, it wouldn't
Yeah.
have
Ren
been
doesn't
gone.
realize she can't fly.
That's what made me think about it. Like, hold on.
Jumps off the side.
I mean, at least she'll come back.
She has the
Don't feel
chain
like an
still.
idiot.
She
Okay.
still has the chain, so she's like, oh fuck.
Wait.
Constitution.
For this, yeah, and is it like? Is it plus that? Or...
It's just your Constitution saving throw.
She gets bonus on her concentration checks though, because she's got Battlecaster or whatever.
Yeah, Lorecaster.
Yeah, that gives you what advantage?
Yes, does. I think. Yeah, she would have had advantage anyway though. Let me. So what? This is.
I like how you were just gonna stay quiet about that.
Well.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't remember until
Oh.
afterwards, and then I'm like, oh wait, shit. Well.
A lot of things led to me remembering that one. Anyway, yeah, give me your roll.
Okay, it's.
Boy, here we go.
Luck.
Nope. Okay.
So is that twice again? How does luck do
Yeah,
this?
you always have advantage.
Okay. Well, here we go. Yet again. Even worse.
Nope.
So it's the third.
All right.
Oh,
Concentration falls.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
Damage
How does
plays
this
into
work?
it.
Oh, okay. So
Let me double check.
Not
But
just above 10. It's. I thought it was just above 10.
No, it's
the damage, yeah,
taken.
damage plays a part. But let me make sure.
I mean, be glad we're not dealing with, like, what's the term? Where if you take a certain amount of damage, your character just gets knocked the fuck
The
out.
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So the DC would have been 20.
20 something. Yeah.
That's-
Okay.
That's
So,
Alright.
fly falls. Ren, what do you want to do instead?
Okay. Well, this changes things.
It was a good idea, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, Mist is gonna. She might try to cast it again, but.
She's super grappled.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna get out of that, but.
me just... This completely threw off my plan, so I gotta think about it for a second.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
She'll refocus her initiative, so she goes first next. Time.
Wait,
Is
what?
that still a thing in 5th
No.
edition?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? No. You can hold your action to move your initiative.
Yeah, no.
This thing has a fucking feature that it knows if it's being told a lie.
That's amazing.
Lie to it, damn it!
That pissed
I
it
mean, it
off.
hasn't been very conversive, so, you know.
No, I mean, you also haven't tried.
Fair.
Okay. Alright.
Oh boy.
Looking at the thing's feet, because I assume she's on the ground now.
Yes.
Are there any cracks in, like, the ankle joint?
You could make an investigation check.
Okay.
That would be your action, though. This would be a full action investigation. You can take a bonus action investigation, but it won't give you very detailed information.
I'll take the bonus action one.
Alright.
Investigation at what? Disadvantage?
No, I just determine, like, what info you get. Okay, a passing glance shows you that there are definitely some cracks, but you can't tell how big they are or how deep they run.
She pulls out the immovable rod,
Okay.
and she's gonna try to shove it in one.
Oh my god.
Alright, just make an attack roll. Just basic attack.
Okay.
Proficiency 2.
Okay.
Alright. You
Damn.
jam it in there. You grab the rod and you just shove your fist in, and the rock scrapes the sides of your fist and you lose some skin. But you got the immovable rod.
Jammed it
You
real
you
hard.
fisted its ankle. And the rod is in there, and you push the little button to make it extend, and chunk.
And she looks at Mist and she's like, hit it with Eldritch Blast!
That's gonna be a little difficult.
Get yourself out of there! Use one of your stupid teleport spells!
That was the plan.
Wait, did you put the chain down there too, or just the rod?
No, it's just the rod.
Okay.
So its ankle is effectively fixed.
Oh, okay. I see what you're. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It is the immovable rod, after all.
It can make, to be fair, it can make a DC 30 strength check to move 10 feet.
To be fair, that's only one ankle though, so
Yes.
yes.
But it can break its ankle off, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
you can drag a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get what you're going for there.
Okay.
Throw it off balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Luffy. You just watched
Fluffy
Ren
gives
fist
up,
its
she
ankle.
starts hitting things. She just starts hitting the other leg.
Okay.
This isn't its fists. There's nothing else to do. She's kind of bored. She's gonna
Oh
hit.
my god.
I just see Lavi just screaming and just whacking it like if
That is exactly what's happening.
you just hear like thwomp 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 as the whip just hits stone.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
probably didn't hit.
That did not hit. That did.
So here's the thing about Vigil's Eye, right? I don't know if you remember this feature that you gave me, but if she makes a successful hit, the creature has disadvantage on its next strength check.
Hey.
Does. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. So you do. Did you roll damage? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did 12 points of damage. It wasn't that great. That's not
That's not what you were going
what
for.
I was going for, though.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, and the blah blah blah, the whip goes out and it actually wraps around the other ankle, and you pull it taut, and it bites into the stone a little bit, and the thing looks like it's a little bit more off balance.
Good, fuck that.
Nanya.
Yeah, she's gonna get a little closer. Oh, that's my roller. And, for now, I'm gonna have her hold, to cast a Cure Wounds at 4th level if Mist breaks free on her turn.
Okay. Then, Bran, it's your turn.
Okay. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Stab it real good.
Start yelling and hitting.
Underwave.
Oh my god. Just kill everybody, it's fine.
See, look, I could nuke the fuck out of it, but all of my, like, nuking spells hit everything.
If it
I
has
know
a
that
deck,
feeling.
if it has a deck save, hit Ren with it. It's fine.
I mean, chain lightning. Mist will
Hit
be
Ren.
kind of fucked though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mist is up there.
Alright. Fair.
I could make it dance.
Oh my god.
It might be immune to charm.
It probably is immune to charm. It's like a big
statue.
doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it dance the Macarena.
No, it'd do the robot.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
God.
Bran's gonna run up to it, and he's gonna use his bonus action, or well, he'll attack first.
Okay.
So this will be first.
The first one hits, the second doesn't.
I still have advantage.
Oh, then yeah, you hit.
Foresight lasts for a while.
Jesus, yeah, they both hit. Oh yeah, no, Foresight's 8 hours.
Yep. I got this until, like, what's-his-face uses it again.
Yep. Or it gets dispelled. Alright, 16... Wait, 16?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you puncture it hard. The rapier sinks into the hilt both times.
+3 magic weapons, really nice, man.
Yep.
For my bonus action, though, Bran's gonna look up and he's gonna yell at Mist. Give her a bardic inspiration.
Just scream at her.
Hey,
Get out of
fucker!
there, Mist. We can
better.
Do,
Well, we're dying down here. Help!
What?
do better! Alright.
You have a D12 towards your next roll.
It is Ardane's turn. And you know what? He is actually going to cast Crown of Stars.
What's that? It sounds awesome.
He utters something under his breath and makes a small gesture with his fingers, and 7 little motes of light appear behind him and then start floating around his head. He may use a bonus action to send one of the motes streaking towards one creature or object within 120 feet of you. When you do so, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 4d12 radiant damage.
Ow.
Hey.
If you have 4 or more... Yeah, so he's also basically glowing. Yeah, and he is going to use his bonus action to go ahead and toss one of those out. Using his warhammer, he points with the little hook at the top of it, and one of the motes shoots out. And it misses. The mote flies wide, and he... Fuck!
She might be a little nervous.
We just passed a miss hit.
Yeah. Alright, then speaking of, Mist, it's your turn.
Yeah, Mist is just like... You want me to knock this thing over, but you're all in the way?
Don't worry about us, just do it.
Mist, she doesn't think that's very wise, but,
No one in this party has high wisdom save for Nenia, so it's fine.
Oh my god!
Many things aren't very wise.
Yeah,
When you're an adventurer, you gotta take risks.
No.
She still doesn't like it, alright? Like, all of them are in front of this thing. She's not gonna hit it that way. So Mist is gonna she's gonna Misty Step. She's gonna get the fuck out of that thing's grass.
Okay.
But where's she gonna go? I guess she's gonna go right there. She doesn't like it, but she's going there. Boop. There she go. And then she's gonna try to knock it over as per request, though that wasn't her initial plan.
Okay.
So, bunch of Eldritch Blasts again.
Okay.
Let's see. 1d20 plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 of them hit.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So that is he's trying to push it, knock it 20 feet over. And
Which direction?
Damage. Away from her. So
That can mean 2 things. That way or that way.
yeah. Like how high was that wall? I'm guessing that wall is higher than the littler ones over
Not
here.
really. They're about 10, 15. They're not very... They're high, but
Well-
they're, like, climbable still and stuff.
The wall stopped him from going before, so she's just gonna knock it this way.
Okay.
Just straight back, just hope it falls
So,
over.
boom, boom, and guess what it has to make? Look at that. Alright, so it takes a step back, and the ankle that it was leaning on is the one that has the rod inside of it, and it just loses its balance and tips backwards. It doesn't fall, but it does lean back and slump, and it's basically in like a sitting position, but like a lounging position almost, but it fell with a loud and dust kicks up, and the platform you guys are on shakes as it caught itself with its hands, but it's down.
Okay, and Mist is gonna fucking move.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
like,
did
"No."
you roll damage?
Oh no, I forgot. I'm sorry. Fair. Let me. It's not gonna be much. 2. Whoops. D10. Hey. There you
Nice.
But yeah, she's moving back into this little thingy.
All right. That thing
It's like,
Laffy
oh.
did was the only thing that made it fall. Or I mean, it was what made it fall there. It rolled a 18 and a 2.
Finger guns, finger guns, finger guns.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yup.
All right, Nenia.
Yes, going to spend the sorcery point to distance spell a cure wounds at 4th level for Mist.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 28 for you.
Sick. Mist is just like, thank you very much, Nenia.
Yeah. She's just. That's all she has to say right now. It's the giant
Yeah.
thing, and the bridge just shocks, so.
Yeah.
Attention everywhere. But,
Okay. It is the golem's turn, and it has to spend its move to get up. It slowly pulls itself up, pulling down the wall around it to do so. It stands up, and it's a little wobbly, but it's up again. But it can't hit anybody.
Hey, that's
Hey.
good.
So that's its turn.
Good.
Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. So it's up again. Damn it.
Yeah.
The tragedies of prone.
Um. Well, it's still stuck
Yes, it is
for now.
there and cannot move right now. And still technically has a thing in its ankle. while on the trip.
She moves over and she hits Bran with haste.
Nice.
Oh Jesus, what is haste do again?
I think you just get to take 2 actions.
You get an extra action, you get bonus. Hang on. Okay, blah blah blah. Gains +2 bonus to AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you have an additional action. That action can be used to take the attack action, the dash action, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Hold on.
And your speed is doubled.
Oh wow, and they made the they made the downside a lot less terrible.
Yeah, when the
Yeah.
spell ends, you can't move or take actions until after your next turn.
Okay.
It used to be you got a point of exhaustion.
Ah.
Yeah, it was real bad.
So you basically get to take an action next turn, this turn.
It lasts up to a minute though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 2
Concentration.
actions per turn? Or-
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
You,
Just one-
you just get an extra action.
Okay, you just can't cast spells with it.
Yeah, no, you can.
Yeah, you can.
It-
Oh, okay.
Oh my
attack,
god.
Or-
oh
no,
attack
yeah.
action, 1 weapon attack,
One
so yeah.
attack with it.
Yeah.
That would be pretty busted if I could do 4 weapon attack.
In Critical Role, it was super busted because they gave it
With
to a rogue.
advantage.
I mean, you still have your normal action.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you still have
technically-
your normal action, your move action, and your bonus action, and then you have this floating ambiguous action.
So technically, you could attack.
Yes.
What if I want to cast a spell, though?
You can
Then
use your
spell attack.
spell and then attack. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, okay, Laffy, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So here's what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Laffy's gonna go, she's gonna hit it twice. But as a bonus action, because I think it's funny, Laffy is going to cast Blessing of the Protector on Bran.
What is happening?
He gets a +3 AC bonus.
Oh my god, I can't
So
keep
that
up
he's
with this shit.
unhittable.
I think he is, like, literally unhittable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay. So he has, thanks to that, like, armor he got in, the nighttime town. I can't remember her name.
Rastin.
He has 22 AC naturally with his shield. So now he has, 2 from haste.
24. 27.
27, and if he defensive duelist, he gets +6.
Yeah. I wanted to make him unhittable.
Yeah.
Anyway, do my attacks hit?
Oh my god. The first, or the second one does.
Okay, well, I got more damage than that coming.
This thing would have to roll so high to even hit Bran.
Bran's like in another dimension right now.
Yeah, no, as far as you guys see, Bran is just like this shimmering
Vibrating.
thing that is also like vibrating.
He
Yeah.
only has
So there's,
it
like,
till the
after
end of
images.
He only has it till the end of his next turn, but it made me laugh.
Bran is this golden god of unhittable.
Now I should use true polymorph and just turn into a dragon.
Jesus.
You would crush everybody.
I don't even think would I even be big enough to fit on the fucking bridge if I was like a full-grown like. golden
No, if
dragon?
you were an ancient dragon, no. An
I
adult
can't be an
one,
ancient
yeah.
dragon.
An adult, yes, but you would
Ancient
crush.
dragons- Yeah,
Right.
Ancient dragons too high of a CR to
Yeah.
true polymorph into.
No, you could do it, but you would crush definitely Laffy and Ren. Like, that's not something they'd have a chance to get away from. Anyway, Bran, you're up.
Alright, well, Bran just like fucking just in the blink of an eye is just here.
Bran's gone
Man,
Super Saiyan.
Now
he
Bran's
pretty much.
turn.
He's
It's
gonna
fine.
use his bonus action to cast wow, what's it called? Banishing Smite on his weapon.
Okay.
This will be his actual like 2 attack action.
Okay.
That's the first hit.
Okay, yeah. That misses. That definitely hits.
Okay. Let me factor in the vanishing smite damage. Oh, it's 5d10.
Nice. Okay.
And he's going to use his extra action to get one more poke.
Yeah, that hits. Okay. Yeah, you just pepper that thing, and the Banishing Smite leaves glowing trails behind for a second or two as you pull the rapier free. And pieces of the rock continue to fall off. It is Ardane's turn. He is going to rush up. Actually, no, wait. He's gonna move here and then shoot off another mote as a bonus action.
Hey.
And that one hits for a buttload of damage, in fact.
Nice. Finally gets a hit in.
I like that it's
doing
Vathan
some
that's
shit.
rolling.
Yep.
Yeah! Vathan is actually the badass.
Then he's going to continue his movement and try and hit it with his Warhammer. And that one misses. Missed.
Mist is just like, you want to fly again? Anybody answer?
I think that's your answer.
Bran is too busy being a golden vibrating god to answer.
Yeah.
Bran has literally gone
He is-
Super Saiyan.
Bran is existing in like another plane of like higher plane of existence at the moment.
He's
Yeah.
existing both in Sigil and in Anta at the same time.
Oh my god. Okay, so like, are those? Is there? Where's the wall gone?
What do you mean?
Like you said that he broke down.
It's
part
not
of the
like
wall.
completely gone. He just kind of chipped away at it.
I mean, if you slam him against it enough, maybe that'll work.
Yeah, it's gone like it's chipped away right there though.
Okay. All right. So, see, I gotta do some stuff. Mist is gonna go up by Ren. Boop. She's gonna. Could she reach Laffy from there? Probably not. She's gonna give herself and Ren fly again.
Okay.
Ren looked like she had a plan before she got knocked around. And then Mist is going to.
This thing is looking pretty beat up, by the way.
Oh, well, shit.
Hope so. At this point, we've smashed the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't take that back now, I don't think.
You can, because that's why I said it.
Okay.
I didn't want to be like, yep. After you're like, well, we had a setup.
Alright, so then she might actually do something else. She also might not have.
I'm pretty sure the rod thing stopped it from killing someone, though, so I'm bummed about that.
Oh my god!
It was a smart idea.
I wanted someone dead.
Wow!
God.
I'm trying to figure out how far she would. Whatever, she's just there now. Okay, now what the fuck's she gonna do? Fireball's not a good idea. doesn't affect constructs. That doesn't either. What about this? Okay, yeah, so why not? Mist is going to use Chromatic Orb on it at 5th level.
Okay.
And, yeah, I guess it's gonna be acid damage, because why not?
Alright. Cast away.
Alright.
Do you cast him? Why are you doing all this casting?
She gotta. What's she gonna do? Smack it with her fucking staff? Just imagine.
Yes.
Dunk.
Fuck.
Miss.
Can she add her thingy to that?
What's your thingy?
Fuck, what is it? It's like a 1d12, right? Inspiration.
Does that go towards attack rolls? I think so.
Does it? I think I don't know. Rand.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
I don't think it goes towards attack roll,
Ah.
not to my knowledge, at least. Oh, no, it totally does. Never mind. Okay.
Hey.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
So you get an extra D12.
Yep, that hits.
Nice. Okay, so now I gotta add up how much that is. Math. Okay, so 3d8, and then 1 for each thing. This is a, what, first level spell, so 3, 5, 6, 78. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that much damage.
Alright, you swirl your hands around, and this big orb of green shimmering energy shoots out and burrows a hole through its chest, and it shakes, and there's just a big hole bored through its chest entirely, and it collapses down.
Hey! Hopefully doesn't land on anyone.
It doesn't fall apart, it just kind of, it leans down and falls like into a sitting position. And combat is over. And we got just a little bit more to go.
Yeah.
So,
He's
That
like,
was
oh,
rude!
that went down easier than I thought it would.
Yeah, I guess. I'm
Bran,
you
like,
know...
Bran turns around to, like, walk towards the rest of the group and then finds himself down here.
Yeah, it's
like,
whoa! Fran, where are you going?
When he speaks, there's, like, this weird, like, echoiness to his voice. He's like, I'm not sure, I'm not really... This is weird.
You're going really fast. Alright, is everyone alright?
Yeah, I feel great.
How
I
are your
don't think
wounds,
I've ever
Mist?
felt better in my entire life.
I'm definitely better thanks to your help. Miss looks relatively okay, like... She didn't look that great before, but now she looks...
Ren drops concentration on haste.
Fluffy is gonna go walk
Bran, you feel a
around-
little less great.
She's gonna go walk around the statue and see what the fuck is on the other side of the room.
You see a massive stone door.
Boy.
Hey guys, there's a massive stone door.
I can only imagine what's behind it.
Is this... do we really want to go in here?
I mean-
This is probably to where Crove is, I imagine.
Fluffy walks back around. She's like, well, where would the device be? It's not on the statue, is it? And she's gonna look at the statue and see if there's anything.
Investigation check.
Yeah. Can Mist help investigating the statue because she's also kind of.
Then yes, you give Laffy advantage. Okay.
21.
You clamber over it like a tiny gremlin spider.
Like a spider monkey.
Yeah, you don't find any device.
Uh-oh. Luffy just shrugs at the rest of the party. I didn't find anything. Oh.
You do find, like, some jewelry.
Oh, she shrugs at the rest of the party while wearing jewelry. I didn't find anything.
Yeah, you find 2 rings and a necklace.
She's bling.
Yeah. I like the
This
thought that she just, like, put it all on in the split of a second, like, sweet shh. Hey guys.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, Mist kind of looks to Ardane and is like, this is where you think this is where Crove is. I mean, I imagine this door is a lot bigger than the one that I was thinking of.
He just nods and, yeah, he's beyond that door, and I think the thing that you're looking for is with him.
You do?
Yeah.
But you mentioned something about opening the door and letting him out.
Yeah. I think if you want to go in, you're gonna have to let him out.
Mist kind of looks at the others.
Well,
like,
okay. How about this? We go in and we close the door behind us?
You know, wait. Maybe we could go in without opening the door.
I don't
Miss-
think that it's gonna
Mist
be
is
that
gonna. No,
simple.
she goes up to this door, alright?
Okay.
And she's gonna do a thing that I forgot she had, but she totally has. And how thick is this door?
You have no way of telling.
Okay, well, she can look through solid objects up to 30 feet in front of her.
It is thicker than 30 feet.
Oh my god, wow, that's a
How
thick
the
ass
fuck
door.
are we even gonna open it?
Yeah, yeah, Miss, like, stares at it for a long time, and she's like, this door is really thick, you know, like, normal, like, you know, I found out that I can see through objects, right, and like about 30 feet in front of me, and it's still a door. Like, there's nothing, it's just, this door's really big. Okay, never mind.
We should have asked the statue to open it for us before we killed it.
Ardane steps forward and... I could probably open it. I've got a feeling.
I was hoping that we wouldn't need to open it. I could make a portal through it.
Man,
Something.
If you could
to
just
be-
make a portal through a divine door, what's the fucking point of having a divine door?
I mean, I don't
To be
know.
honest,
it would have been an experiment.
is it really just a door that's keeping a Realmic captured?
No, it could be something else. It probably wouldn't be the door, I don't think.
So, okay. We're just gonna fight him in his bedroom, right? Like, we're going into his room without knocking and we're gonna beat him up. It's not like he's... Is he really gonna come out the minute we open the door?
Well,
Who knows?
That's a super.
Why don't we open the door?
That's
And
a
Ren
I'm
might
not
super-
be
fucking
talking.
open the door.
Ardane's like, so you guys, you want to do
Open
this?
the door. Just
I
open
don't
it.
know.
Okay. He walks forward kind of slowly. Like, his knees are very clearly
Yeah,
shaking.
Mist is like, wait, how do you open it? And do you
He-
think something's going to happen to you the moment you open it?
He is no longer listening. He
Oh
walks
my
up to
God.
the door and lays his hand on it, and there's just this complete silence. Even the volcano around you, or not around you, but the volcano that you're near and the lava, there's no sound whatsoever. And then the outline of his hand starts to glow brightly, and he staggers forward and his arm sinks in up to the elbow.
Mist is good.
And
Mist
he
goes up
steps
and
back.
She's gonna try to
and
get him out.
He does it by himself.
Okay.
His arm pulls free, and where his arm had sunk in, there's what looks like a keyhole almost. And he looks at his weapon, shrugs, and just shoves the hammer in as hard as he can. And then there's this loud and his weapon vanishes, and the door starts to open. This loud, impossibly loud crunching sound, stone grinding on stone, hinges that weren't meant to move, moving. The door's creaking inwards, slowly. And as it opens, you can see in, and what you see is just this big room with pillars around it, a pedestal of some sort immediately in view. And it's silent. The door's open enough for you to walk in. And all you hear is the quiet sound of tink, 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 tink. Do you guys walk in?
Laffy's inviting herself the fuck in. Sayonara, bitches.
Oh my god.
It's too late to turn back now.
Yep.
Okay.
Miss goes. She appraises Ardain first. Like she seems a lot more
He's
worried
walking
about it.
in with the rest of them.
Okay.
He walks in, and do you guys all step in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nania stays
Yeah.
close to Ordain.
The door gradually shuts behind you guys,
Yeah. Well.
and towards the back of the room, it's a fairly deep room, but you can see all the way to the back. There is a massive forge. It takes up the entire back wall. Lava is pouring out of the walls, drifting down into just this giant pool where there's a single anvil raised in the center. And at the anvil, you see an individual about dwarven height, just swathed in red, glowing red. His hair and beard are made out of fire. And he doesn't look up at you, and he's just hammering away at something. Just ding, ding, ding. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. Alright, bye, Internet.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.